Yippee!
Yippee! It's
Yippee!
it's Christmas morning again, everybody, in the
On the
Pokemon world.
and that's good.
It's good for us because we like that kind of thing. Uh, some people don't want to be spoiled, but we are not those people. If you happen to stumble upon this video, yeah, I literally drew this picture that says spoilers, just so you know.
I fucked it already.
You fucked it already.
I was,
You already
I was
brought
on.
the spoils. It's okay. It'll be on your video. I assume you are. But my video, I just got this picture before I do the big reveal.
I meant to do the picture I'm on now, but I was on the Dex leak. Not not the images. Not the images.
Not
though,
the
so-
images. Oh,
Not the
the
images.
other one. Okay, yeah, the
Yeah.
list. I only have the
I
images.
just realised.
Yeah, so if you are living under a rock, or alternatively just don't care about Pokemon, the entire Dex has been fully leaked now. The only thing we are waiting on is the stats. Is that correct?
And stats and move pools.
Yeah, stats and move pools. Don't know that yet. We'll probably know.
Abilities.
Yeah, we'll know that by the end of the week, and we'll probably make another video. This is just the aesthetics of the new Pokemon. Also, we'll probably talk about the missing Pokemon, of which there are many.
Oh boy, looking forward to that.
Yeah, a lot of people were too optimistic about that. They're like, oh, they'll get rid of no,
They'll get rid of 100.
100.
200. They'll get rid of They'll get rid of I nearly spoiled it in the first minute. Then they'll get rid of some Pokemon. They'll get rid of some Pokemon that aren't very popular.
Oh, they got rid of Pokemon, all right. They got rid of Pokemon.
Oh, they did. Well, I was
Yeah.
I didn't really care about the Nat Deck situation. Really, for me, it doesn't really bother me. But
At
I was
first-
expecting there to be more. I'm not gonna lie.
It's not what I was expecting at all. So I was pretty surprised, but because I am like a ride or die super duper fan, like I'm gonna play it anyway.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's gonna
Yeah.
take more than some Pokemon getting
You know,
cut.
this may be Thanos version, but it is the most different Pokemon we've got since Gen 5. Easily.
Oh,
I mean, without
yeah.
having picked up the game, I feel I can safely say that.
I think the same, to be honest. And it's evident even from the Pokemon designs, which we will be spoiling.
Yes.
So we've already told,
Would you
we've
like
told
to?
you.
It's been 3 minutes. You want to click over? Are you ready? I'm
Yeah,
going to.
I'm ready. I'm ready to click over. There
Here
we
they are,
go.
guys.
I've not done a timer, but it'll be in the timestamp. Well, I'll timestamp it. So,
Yeah.
and luckily, all of the Pokemon that are currently revealed are on my
Yeah.
screen right now.
Yes. Same with me. And we have the typings. So we know what they look like, and we know their type. But that is
But we
it.
don't.
Yeah.
Apart from obviously the ones that have been revealed, we don't know their abilities.
Right.
Like let's say Eldegoss has Regenerator and Cotton Down.
Yes.
We know some moves, but we don't know its hidden ability, if any, or its.
You know this thing is the new Tangrowth. It's gonna be an OU.
I really hope so because I
No,
really,
it will,
I
because-
actually really liked it.
Well, I don't
really
think
like it.
Tangrowth is in the game, so
It isn't.
no. Oops.
well,
Spoilers. Whoopsie doopsie. So Eldegoss has taken over Tangrowth's role completely.
And I'm cool with that. I do like it. I know lots of people are not keen on it because it's not evolving again.
Mm-hmm.
But I like it. I
Well, then
quite like it.
Tangrowth only evolved once as well, so it's like.
Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, it's not like. I mean, as a cotton bud, whatever the fuck it is, dandelion Pokemon, I do prefer Whimsicott, but it doesn't have that fairy typing fucking up.
Yeah, it's just
being-
pure grass. I'll definitely
Yeah.
have this thing on my team because even though the water starter, let me just Inteleon here, a lot of people
I was gonna say, shall we,
are. Yes, I've shown my viewers. A lot of
Oh,
people.
yeah, I've got them all on. But I was going to say we could talk about them from left to right. That's what I was thinking. Then I kind of fucked it by talking about Eldegoss.
All right, well, let's do them from left to right. The
All
problem
right.
with this shit is we could make this like a 3-hour video only with the information we have.
Easily.
So yeah, we could just, talk forever about this. So we have to contain ourselves, pretty much. So yes, I've zoomed in. I'm on Grookey. Let's talk about Grookey.
I've not zoomed in yet.
Oh, I have. It's very grainy looking, but that's what you'll have to deal
Well,
with.
I've zoomed in on the top 3, so.
Mhm.
Oh,
So Grookey looks to have won out in
yeah.
in the starter wars here, because his evolution, he looks like Oranguru's pothead cousin, who really knows how to party and is also in a band.
I think they really what the fuck is that middle stage? I'm
The
gonna
middle
be honest.
stage, it looks like some kind of small lapdog.
It looks like something from Spore.
It looks like something from Sport.
I could just imagine it. And apparently it's like with Grookey's twig, it can put its hair up in a bun. It looks like something from the tribal age of Spore. And its name,
Thwacky? Oh, I didn't even read that.
mate. Smash Ultimate crossover, mate.
Yeah. Alright, I'm scrolling over to... Well, his name is Rillaboom for one. But
I like him.
I do like him a lot. I'm still
I'm
still picking Sobble, but I will... With my friends, I'll get all the starters anyway.
Yeah.
This thing looks to be really tanky. Probably is Leech Seed. And the good grass moves, stuff like that.
And I like how Woodhammer is using something that's made of wood, because it does learn Woodhammer.
And it probably gets some unique drumming attack.
Probably. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. It's probably not going to have the best special attack, but if it gets Boom Burst,
Boom Burst would be insane.
Maybe via Egg Move or something.
Boom Burst would be great, or a grass version of Boom Burst. How about that? That would be OP.
Maybe it could be like Primarina's Liquid Voice.
Yeah, or maybe it will have like a grass whistle with higher accuracy, and it like raises its stat or something.
Oh, it has to have grass whistle.
Oh, have you not seen this, Matt? I'm making a video right now.
Is are those confirmed?
Yes, this is real.
Wow. Oh, could I get a copy of that image?
Yes, I'll send you this. I'll send you the video too.
Also, what video editing software do you use?
I use iSpring FreeCam.
Huh.
It's pretty good for being free. Sponsoring, yeah. Yeah, my brother walked in, if you couldn't figure it out.
No idea. I thought you were getting invaded.
Yes. Well, okay.
Anyway, about
speculation aside, yeah, this thing looks really good. I think it'll... Go ahead.
I've got a lot to say.
keep talking.
Basically, you know how everyone was like Grookey Gang, Team Scorpy? Scorpy? Who the fuck is Scorpy? That thing.
Yeah.
Scorbunny, that's the one.
Yeah, Scorbunny, yeah.
Everyone was like, oh, Team Sobble, Team Scorbunny, all that sort of stuff. I initially liked Grookey, but I wasn't feeling confident about its evolutions because of all the fan art and how ugly they looked. But I'm so happy it looks great.
Grookey
I love
does
it.
Look great. The only thing I'm disappointed about, I just want to interrupt. I really wanted it to be part rock, because rock and grass is really good. I wanted that rumor to be correct, but it wasn't.
Also, it makes perfect sense because it looks like a rocker drummer.
Yeah.
It could have been. I'm not disappointed about the pure types. I'm sure we'll get onto that. I'm not disappointed. Johto starters are like one of my favorite starters, as a group.
Yes.
But I like it. I just really like it.
He looks like a tank. He
made me want to pick Grookey. Final choice Grookey.
Same, but I'm still gonna pick Sobble. I've said my piece on this Pokemon. I could speculate endlessly about it. So I'm gonna move on.
Let's go over to
Scorbunny. Yeah, Scorbunny turns into Naruto.
Okay.
Naruto and Pokemon do have some kind of connection. I think they like mentioning each other in each other's universes.
They do? I've not
think
watched
so,
Naruto,
yeah.
so... Right, okay.
At least in advertising, there are a lot of tie-ins and stuff. But I'm talking out of my ass. Let's talk about Score Bunny here.
I fucking hate Reboot.
Reboot.
I'm not a fan of Thwacky, but I hate Reboot. It starts off really well. Like, I like its head. Like, you know, the headband, its droopy ears, the little flare thing. But as soon as it gets down to its mouth, or like that red turtleneck sweater and its fucking dungarees, it's lost me.
Yeah.
I can't stand it. I hate it.
Is it clothes or is it skin? I guess this is one of those Pokemon that wears clothes.
Like,
the furries all around the world are probably clapping their hands.
Oh, there's another Pokemon later on, I think, that really will clap your hands.
It's not like Pokemon hasn't done that 10 times already.
Exactly. I mean, that's the thing, though. Gardevoir's in the game.
Yeah, Gardevoir. Yeah. Is Gardevoir in the game?
It is.
Oh, good.
Obviously. But yeah...
I thought that other Pokemon we're going to show later replaced it. But I'm glad Guardy's in the game, I guess.
And also, a Galarian Pokemon has the same... Oh, we'll get onto that.
We will.
I love it how we're withholding spoilers within the spoiler video.
Yeah.
Okay, so Cinderace. Name, great. I love its name.
Yeah.
As I said, pure type, doesn't bother me, but I do wish it was electric.
Yes.
But I just really like the idea of a fire electric. Yeah, it gets bummed by ground, but who doesn't?
Yeah, everyone gets bummed by ground, and all you need to do is get the new Skarmory on your team and switch out. That's all you need to do.
I love him. But yeah, as a Pokemon though,
yeah,
it's not doing it for me at all. Like,
as a Pokemon, I can dig it. I can dig all this stuff. I'm very accepting of Pokemon. You have to be a super fan.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people
I'm sure it'll grow on me.
A lot of people have quit already. People quit when Gen 6 came out. They said it was shit. But I've hung on.
Gen 5, then they actually played the games.
Gen 5 is actually nice. But yes, I wouldn't say it doesn't look like a Pokemon, but I will say, and I did mention this before we recorded, I just hope their stats are good. I hope they're usable, because you need higher stats to kind of use, or I don't know, to kind of help you out if you're only a single type, especially if you're pure fire.
I mean, it does get a lot of fighting moves from the Ben Affleck League. We know it's double kick.
Oh, well, maybe their move
guessing high jump kick.
That would be
maybe
great.
High jump kick. Maybe physical attacker. Maybe
he has to get U-turn. If he's a football player, which he is. This Pokemon is a football player. So
if it was electric type, Volt Switch, because it can kick the lightning ball.
But it's for sure gonna get U-turn. I will be astounded if it doesn't get U-turn. It definitely gets Flame Charge. I think we already know that.
Oh yeah. Scorpion gets it. Yeah. You know what? Like, I'm not a fan of it. And there was it was like not official art, but it was like a fan art maybe of it kicking a fireball. And that's all right. It made it. I didn't like it. Basically,
Was that fan art?
Oh, did I?
I thought it was official. I've seen that. What you're talking about?
I don't know whether that's. It's kind of the same as the Sobble Evolution one.
Right.
Like, it's a sort of like action shot, which does. We've not seen these Pokemon in game yet, so. Hey, you never know. I might love Cinderace towards the end. I mean, I wasn't a big fan of Incineroar back then, early Sun and Moon, but now it's my favorite. One of my favorite Pokemon. So you never know. But for pure fire, I think I do prefer Typhlosion.
Well, this thing probably isn't gonna run only eruption sets.
That's a good point. Actually,
but
yeah. I think it's gonna have a better move pool. I'd like to think it's gonna have a better move pool.
I'm ready to move on to Sobble, because it just isn't enough.
Oh yeah.
Like until we know their move pools and stats, I don't know. We could just say it looks ugly. It does look ugly. But I kind of like ugly Pokemon. Like Drizzle. Drizzile.
Okay.
Excuse me, it's Drizzile.
Okay, so so in terms of the middle evolutions,
Yeah.
I don't like all three. And I've not liked all three since Gen 4. Middle
Yeah.
evolutions, not final. Just so all the Infernape fanboys, but fuck Infernape. Anyway.
Wow.
Mm.
Infernape's one of the good ones. I remember hating on Infernape in 4th gen because he was OU.
No.
He was
Or,
on
no.
every team in 4th gen.
Like,
I was like,
all
fuck
right.
this Pokemon. But yeah,
Like,
having
yes,
a strong
like,
starter
fourth-
is good. We
fourth-
want strong
fourth-
starters. Yeah.
4th gen, I hated Infernape. Now I'm just
Yeah.
indifferent. But
I
I'm,
kinda like him. I
I
am
view
indifferent.
Infernape the way most people view Blaziken.
Mhm.
That he's really overrated.
Poor Blaziken, man. It was like double banned for years. Never got to use it. Now it's not in the game, as I predicted. But let's talk about Inteleon here.
Inteleon.
We wanted this thing to be Ghost and Water. I did, anyway. A lot of people
I
did.
was, yeah, Ghost Water I think would fit, but I think for me, in terms of design wise, I like the concept.
I do.
Like the concept of all three, I really like them. About it's an athlete / footballer, a drummer, like a band, and also a spy, and I think a chameleon spy, brilliant. Love the
Yeah,
concept.
I wanted it
I think it's-
to be a little more spy-looking. I guess it does have black pants on or something, right?
And it's got black gloves, yeah, but it's just too thin.
Well, when I look at it, I think of Superior. Because
Good point, yeah.
and so Superior has an amazing speed stat, completely broken ability. I don't know if we're gonna get hidden abilities in this game. I mean, I guess we will, right?
I'll be surprised if we don't.
Yeah, but we're not gonna get them at
Yes.
first. So this thing's gonna, unless his stats are high, like I said. I mean, if you're a fast, pure water type, you're probably gonna be great. Like, yeah, because they really chopped down the metagame by dropping hundreds and hundreds of Pokemon. That just means more Pokemon are going to be useful, I think.
Yeah, I think so too, to be honest.
Yeah, so I think Inteleon could have a place in OU because it kind of looks like one of those really skinny, fast starters, like a really high speed stat.
I mean, again, this is the same sort of thing with Cinder. I'm gonna basically, I think the lowdown's gonna be Robotnik and Sex is gonna talk about competitive, while I'm gonna talk about aesthetics. I think that's gonna be the main thing.
It's competitive speculation that I want to keep to a minimum of a few minutes because I don't want to make it a 1,000,000-year-long video. But yes, that's just my first impressions based on the aesthetics because it is so skinny.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I think it's a bit too thin.
It is a bit too thin, but
Well-
I think I'll enjoy it. It's not what I wanted it to look like. I wanted something
No.
chunky and chameleon looking. Like I wanted it to have like really chunky, scaly skin with big knobby chameleon hands. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Oh, I don't.
but we kind of got what I wanted with the grass type, which is
Yeah,
the big
I mean,
tank.
Well, that's the thing. I've just noticed something. Inteleon's got his hands on their hands on their hips. Cinderace's got their hands on their hips, and the drum's hiding it. But I swear to God, Rillaboom's got his hands on his hips. He's not. He's holding another drumstick. But like, but yeah, like, yeah. I mean, it's not made a good first impression with the internet, let alone just me.
well,
But
yeah.
I maybe later down the line, maybe I'll like it. Same with Cinderace. Like, disappointed, but I'm sure it'll be all right.
Yeah, I agree.
I just wish you could have, like, you know, in the Pokemon cards, Pokemon Breeder.
Mhm.
We could just skip over the middle evolution.
Yeah,
I want that to be an item.
Oh.
So bad. Fuck them middle evolutions. Oh no.
that's the rare candy card.
Yeah. Oh, Rare Candy. I'm thinking of the old TCG. Like,
well, I think the Pokemon Breeder let you get evolutions from your deck or something. But anyway.
Oh, I might. Yeah, it might be the. Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Well, that's okay.
Okay.
I'm moving on to the bird line here.
All right, I love it. I absolutely love it.
Yes, it's fantastic.
Like Corviknight, when Corviknight was revealed, I was like, I want it. I'm having it in my team.
Yeah.
Regardless, because I thought it looked so good.
There's a reason Corviknight was one of the first Pokemon shown. I think, was it the first Pokemon shown from the Dex?
It was...
Other than the starters, of course.
Wooloo, Dreadnought, Gossifleur, Corviknight, then Eldegoss.
Okay, so it was among the first 5.
It was like in the big June reveal, say. Big June, like, direct.
Oh my god, it's pure flying type, too.
I know.
That.
I love Rookidee. I love him.
Corvisquire with Eviolite and Roost is gonna be, like, underused, because there isn't a Tornadus T in this gen.
No, and there's no Lando T.
Yeah, so this is the only pure flying Pokemon available in the game.
And it actually is a bird, not a... Oh no, I suppose Tornadus Therian looks like a bird, kinda, but this actually looks like a proper bird and not just a man.
That's something I really like about this Dex leak, is that we're getting animals. Like, honest to God animals for almost all of these. We're not talking about the cream guy yet, but he'll show up.
Wait, I think on my screen you can see him. But...
Yeah, you can see the little top of him and the bottom of my capture here. But I'm gonna go to the horrifying squirrel.
Oh, I kind of wasn't finished, but we move on.
Tell me one more thing about Corviknight.
Okay, so
yeah.
Pre-evolutions, I love them. I think they're my favourite region of bird.
Oh, so good.
I love how Corvisquire just works with Corviknight, because a Squire, like a knight, is brilliant.
It's very clever.
Also,
yeah.
Corviknight, it's like main abilities are a bit...
pretty shitty, yeah.
Mirror armor. Like, it's basically... I don't think it's like Magic Bounce, but it's kind of similar.
Yeah, it's a weaker Magic Bounce. That's right. It does get one good ability. I think the other ability is Keen Eyes.
Oh, no, it's a nerf. Yeah. Oh, a nerf might be quite helpful in VGC.
Or is it? No, it's unnerve. That's even better. Okay.
A nerf.
Yeah, but the names are great. I totally agree.
It's so good. I can't wait. Rookidee's gonna be my first catch.
Except for Thwacky. That's a pretty shitty name.
Why is he called Thwack?
Like, I guess he jacks a lot.
I know. I know it's not like... I don't think they're based on mandrills, but why couldn't it be like bandrill, like band, as in drums? But I'm not Game Freak, so...
That is a better name. You should work for the localization team. They got a British guy in there. That's what they did.
Exactly. That's my way in. Because everyone in England knows each other, because we all know each other through the Queen.
Yeah.
So I could just get James Turner on the phone and just be like, "Hey, James, come on now. I've got a great idea for Thwacky."
Everyone.
And also, I've got a great idea for some grass snakes.
Everyone in America knows each other, and we're best friends. That's a joke.
Really?
Yeah. It's a joke. All right. So
I've talked about Corviknight. Let's go on to Squirrel Man.
Yeah, the squirrel. He looks very, very dumb.
I love the first evolution. I have to admit, I do like Squovert.
I'm gonna name Greedent Walt. Is what
you can't even see. Oh shit! You can't even see Squovert on my screen. Oh, you can barely see Grookey. Ooh, this is not going well. Oh, this is not going very well at all.
Oh,
you can barely see him on my screen. Shit.
Well, I think mine's working out. This bug looks tight as hell. We'll talk about him in a second.
Yeah, I might have to I might have to spoil a bit more.
Well, yeah. I mean, your video is going to be its own video. I have a different capture. There are 2 normal types in a row here.
Yes. Right. I've just put on all of them up. But anyway, so yeah, I've not really got that much to say about Squivert and Greedent, really.
I
mean,
don't either.
You know what I think? I think when I saw it, I thought Diggersby.
I did, yes. But Diggersby is better than this guy. Diggersby it is in the game too. Mm. So we'll have a bunny and a squirrel. How about that?
Maybe if it's really bulky and it gets cheek pouch, could do some cheeky citrus. Maybe. But...
It's going to look. I hope it has a lot of HP because this thing is fat as hell.
I mean, it's. I'm not going to say it's my least favorite rodent, but it's definitely not my favorite.
It's Bidoof tier. We'll say that.
Oh, don't say that. You're going to make me hate it.
I love Bidoof, but he does look dumb. We know that Wooloo gets that what is it called? The cotton ability?
Fluffy.
Fluffy, yeah. We already know that Double and Wooloo get that ability, so they're gonna be better than Greedent already.
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah.
I mean, and it gets like Cotton Guard as well, so not gonna be able to touch it.
Now if it gets a healing move too.
Slack Off.
Slack Off would be great. They need to make Slack Off a TM for crying out loud.
I mean, they've made Swift a TM. That's the only TM that's been revealed so far.
Swift was a TM in the red and blue, so that's kind of a callback.
And Gen 2, wasn't it? It was in Gold and Silver.
Yeah.
Was it?
I don't remember if it was, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was.
See, that kind of reference I really like. That sort of Kanto reference, early game references I really like. Like, oh, Swift was a TM back then. That sort of thing. But not what Alola did. Anyway, okay, I go on a lot of tangents.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, Dubwool.
What
are your thoughts in terms of design?
I like its design. I just hope it's going to be useful. I'm going to sound like a broken record here, but it's just like...
I think that's going to be the theme.
I just hope it's good enough to be used, and they said that all of these Pokemon are strong enough to be used.
Did they?
They said something like that. Didn't they?
That will be...
They said that in the game you could use your starter, like you can retweak the stats or something. Anyway, this is getting into real speculation because the game isn't out yet, but
11 days.
Yeah, real soon. Dubwool. I don't have much to say about it, but I hope it's good.
I like its design. Is what I'm gonna say. Like it's like a first. It's not the rodent, but it's the first root normal type. But I really like it. I think it's great. Design. Don't know what these horns are about. Those big horns underneath its mouth.
Yeah, it has like 2 sets of horns. That's pretty cool.
Like maybe if it got like another evolution, then that would be like wolf fangs. Like, so I like the idea if it was a wolf in sheep's clothing. I really like that idea. But I'm still happy with this.
There was a popular fake leak that had a split evolution for Wooloo. And I was hoping for that, but we actually will get a split evolution later. So.
I'm sure we will.
No, I mean we will with the apple guy.
Is that split evolution?
Yes.
Oh. Shit. I didn't even know that. That's quite cool. Anyway, we've kind of talked about Eldegoss.
Yeah, we mentioned him in the beginning. This is just like a zoom up for visual. I actually like the design quite a lot.
I do as well. Yeah. I wasn't like, people were saying, oh, maybe it will evolve again. I was easy because I know that if it evolved and the evolution was shit, then you'd be like, Eldegoss would have been sick.
I think I knew it probably wasn't going to evolve because that thing with Eviolite and Regenerator, that's going to be on every team, if that was possible. I assume Eviolite and all the items are in the game. We'll see.
Oh, like, that's a whole other controversy then.
It is.
Like,
it is. I mean, they took out the elemental gems in Sun and Moon.
And they nerfed them!
And they nerfed them. I think there was only normal gem available in Sun and Moon.
I think there was only normal gen in X and Y as well, because Diancie had it, I think. Which is just
It's stupid. I hope they bring back the elemental gems. That's all I'm gonna
There's
say.
a lot. There's a lot of things I hope. A lot of things I hope they bring back.
I
in
want the
fairness.
punching bags too, but apparently they fixed that
Ooh.
shit up. We'll see. I'm moving on to Nick It, who I
Nick It,
thought might. It's a thief. It steals,
Nick It.
which is why it's Nick It, and that's like a British slang for stealing,
It is.
right? Yeah.
I'm gonna nick it, mate.
They're gonna nick it. Yeah.
Oops. I do prefer it to its evolved form, Thievel.
I like Thievel. It kind of reminds me of that totally forgettable lion Pokemon.
Pyro.
Yeah, so I'm really hoping it's better than Pyroar. Because Pyroar was, like, it just needed 10 more speed and special attack to be really good, and it didn't get it.
And a better move pool.
And a better move pool. So...
And be a fucking Manticore.
And being a fucking Manticore. But we have Thievel, who's a dark type. It'll probably learn Thief. Maybe it gets Technician Thief, so it hits really hard. That would be really cool.
And maybe hopefully they buff Pickpocket to make it like Magician.
I
Because
think
why
it
is...
Because
Is it?
Yeah.
Because I swear Pickpocket is when if you got attacked, you steal the item. Which is why all the frail Pokemon get it for some reason.
Is that how it works? I don't know.
I think so.
I hope this Fox thing is good. That's all I could say.
This is going to be a running theme, I think, throughout the Pokemon. You know how a lot of Pokemon are slow, and all of the most of these Pokemon have a look of they're tired of your shit, don't they?
Yeah.
Like these two in particular, and him with his stupid fucking mustache. Ugh.
Does the fox have a mustache? I don't.
It does. Like it's really blurry, but like just here, it's got a mustache.
Really, I can't make that out at all.
I think they're like in the like
He's
you
got
know
a
in
mask.
the like,
His mask kind of looks like a mustache on his face.
It's all right.
Yeah.
But I was thinking mainly because of the campfire like design, kind of looked like the like coal and a fire for the pre-evolution. Thought it was gonna be a fire type, but hey, it's a dark type. It steals things and Liepard's in the game. So
we actually are getting quite a lot of dark Pokemon.
maybe this is pure Pokedex sort of thing going on, but like you know with Liepard and Thievel, maybe they've got a bit of a rivalry going on. Like they rob each other's shit. Anyway, let's go on to Yamper. I fucking hate Yamper.
You hate Yamper? It's a corgi. It's the ugliest. It looks like a corgi bulldog. It doesn't even really look like a corgi.
Like, I'm not a fan of Yamper, and I was like, I remember like seeing Yamper and seeing Impidimp in the demo, just looking at him and going, I hope their evolution salvage him. And honestly, I really like the evolution. I think it looks quite cool.
Oh man, we'll get to Impidimp later.
We will. He's in the corner. He's in the corner, I think, on my screen. Yeah, he's right in the corner. Yeah. But yeah, the Bolthund. I was thinking, like, Dashund.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's probably based on that, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what Dashund looks like. That, probably.
Me and my friend Rob really wanted this thing to be a greyhound.
Oh, yes! I wanted it to be a greyhound, because I love greyhounds.
Because greyhounds are fast, and we know it's an electric type, and, racing and shit. Like, I don't know. But it's like some kind of Superman's dog thing.
Yeah, it kind of does. It does look like it's wearing a costume, yeah.
Yeah.
It's got his V-neck sweater, look.
I really hope it's strong enough to fill the void left by Mega Manectric.
Manectric's in the game, though.
Right, but Mega Manectric isn't in the game. So that means Manectric will not be used ever. So, we'll be back to that again.
There is quite a lot of overlap in there.
Yeah.
But there might be a Dex reason, because I remember James Turner saying that I think his philosophy on designing Pokemon is more the lore around them, not that they look cute or cool. which I like. I like
Most
that. I
of
like
these
that idea.
Pokemon are on the cute side so far.
Most of the Pokemon are pretty
We have some very
awesome.
vanilla-looking dog Pokemon. We got the fox,
It-
and now we got
I
the
would. That
dog.
wouldn't. I don't think Bolthund, that guy, would look out of place in an earlier gen. At all. Gen 2. I think that looks like it could be in Gen 2. It's like
Maybe.
a version exclusive with Houndoom.
I'm gonna go to my least favorite Pokemon, which is Alcremie. Look at this thing.
Oh,
It's
really?
awful.
I don't see the point of Milcery. Or Milcery or whatever. I don't see the point in that.
Just so it can evolve.
Yeah, it's just... I don't... Why? Like...
I can already tell it's gonna be one of those Draining Kiss Pokemon.
Now, we know about Alchemy from reveals.
Mm-hmm.
We know, obviously, it's a pure fairy.
Oh shit, doesn't its Super Gigantamax move, like, heal everyone or something?
Yes, yeah. Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about Gigantamax Corviknight.
I mean,
But-
the Gigantamax Pokemon are at the bottom of the list, so we'll talk
Oh,
about
yeah, they
them
are,
later,
yeah. But yeah, with Alchemy, I'm saying Alchemy mainly because of alchemy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why I have to justify my own pronunciation. But, and we're gonna get, I did say before we started recording, Slurpuff's in the game.
Yeah.
And if I was gonna choose between the two of them, well, they're both pure fairy. They both have the same ability. They both are based on sweets.
This thing gets gluttony? Or, wait, no. Slurpuff doesn't get gluttony.
Oh shit! I forgot about the hidden ability. But
Yeah.
basically, on a surface level, fuck Slurpuff. Why is it in the game?
Slurpuff is one of those
hate
belly
Slurpuff.
drum Pokemon, so it has a role. So I don't hate on it, but it is probably one of the ugliest Pokemon ever made.
I do prefer Alchemy to Slurpuff. I will say that.
Yeah, I guess. I'm guessing it's going to be a special attacker to differentiate itself. However, there are more fairies coming up, so maybe I'll just hold my tongue.
There are better fairies. I will say there are better fairies, but I do kind of like Alchemy. I don't know why Slurpuff's in the game, but we'll go on to that. Okay.
I'm going to go to Blipbug here.
Blipbug. Oh, Blipbug's not on my thing. I'll have to
Scroll down.
What do you have to
zoom
zoom
do?
out. I have to zoom out.
Oh, really? I'm just zoomed in and I'm scrolling around like a crazy
It's because
clown.
I kind of fucked over my OBS recording. You see, so like it's kind
Oh,
of a bit awkward.
no.
Just watch Robotnik Sex's version.
Just watch my version, I guess.
just do that.
Get Ice Spring Free Cam, which is
Yeah, I mean-
has way less features than OBS.
But it's not nearly as confusing by the sound of it.
Yes, it is way less
'Cause
confusing.
I cannot get it up.
Apparently, this program was designed by a student who just wanted a super simple screen recorder. So, I'm for
Fair
that.
enough.
Yeah, it's fair enough. Blipbug.
Okay.
It's a
Blipbug.
bug and psychic type, and it looks like Orbeetle looks like a ladybug on meth. Is what it looks like.
Looks really good. It looks a bit Necrozma-ish, doesn't
It
it?
does. I wanted to bring that up. It looks like someone shrinky dinked Necrozma and then gave him ladybug shell. And like these stick on, glue on eyelashes.
It looks so pissed off. I love
I know. This thing's going on the team.
Oh mate, it's good. Like Blipbug just gives me Scatterbug vibes.
Are we gonna get like insane stats, kind of like Vikavolt on this thing? Maybe it'll be all attack instead of like special attack.
I mean, Vikavolt is in the game.
You're right. Vikavolt is in the game, but I'm speculating about its stats, which is really pointless because we don't know. But
I'm speculating.
It looks offensive.
You know what's the thing that's going to really kill it?
What?
If it's like the polar opposite of Vikavolt.
So it's all speed?
High speed, no attack, but decent defense.
It would have high attack then.
Oh, I meant polar opposite is in it's good stats about like, like it's got speed and nothing else, like, as opposed to Vikavolt.
I wouldn't say Vikavolt has super high attack. I could see
70 something. Anyway, I do like its design. I think it looks great.
It does look like it's one of my favorite Pokemon. This one,
I do kind of like Ledian, and there is a part of me that wishes that Ledian actually got an evolution.
Yeah,
or like a Galarian form.
There was a
I will take
leak.
this.
Yeah, there was a popular leak that said Ledian got a Galarian form, but they're wrong, and we have Orbeetle.
Which is... And I've noticed that the names are to do with, like, circles. Like, blip, dot, orb.
Yeah. I like the names, actually. Dotler.
The middle one looks like a fucking tent.
It does.
And I kind of love it for that. But yes, Orbeetle's great. Let's move on to Morpeko.
Morpeko.
I think it's going to be the standard Pikachu affair.
Pikachu
clone affair.
It is the Pikachu clone this time.
But it is Electric Dark. Our first Electric Dark in it is this thing, and not things like Luxray or...
And this
you know what I mean? Like...
This thing has a form change when it gets hungry or something.
There it is, hangry mode.
Doesn't it do its stats flip or something, or what? How the hell does that work?
I don't know, but I remember like reading on the official, the official website.
Yeah.
That I think it's every other turn. Every turn it switches.
That's crazy. That means you could just protect stall.
But it still stays electric and dark. But I think what the form change does that we know of for 100% for definite is that it changes its ability from its attack, like its signature attack, from electric to dark and dark to electric.
I think it just turns into a dark type.
It's electric. No, they're both electric dark.
Okay,
but
right.
its signature move is electric when it's in this mode, and dark when it's in grumpy mode.
So it gets two different moves?
It's the same move, but it's different.
It's a move that alters depending on its form? That's pretty unique.
Yes.
All right.
I like that.
I do like that.
Considering it's a Pikachu clone that is alright. It does look like a bean, but I like it. I don't think it's going to go far, but you never know. Maybe Pachirisu syndrome will come into play with it.
Yeah.
It's immune to Prankster. I completely forgot because it's dark type.
Yeah.
Immune to paralysis and immune to Prankster.
Yeah.
Shit, if this thing's really fast,
I doubt
can't be paralyzed, can't be Prankstered. No, it's going to be shit.
Yeah. All the Pikachu clones are shit, and I don't understand why. We had Emolga, who's shit. Pachirisu, who won a VGC. So
I think that's more the guy. I think that's more the guy, really, than the actual Pokemon.
Well, it did have a decent special defense stat.
Oh yeah. It's just... I kind of wish they evolved them.
Yeah.
But apparently not. And what was the last one? Togedemaru. That was decent.
Togedemaru actually was really good. Is
noticed...
that one in the game, Togedemaru? I hope so.
I think so. We'll check. We'll check.
We'll check in a future video, perhaps.
It might be. I'm not too sure.
I think Dreadnought is one of my all-time favorites.
I see. It gets Strongjaw, and I do like Strongjaw. I like Strongjaw, Iron Fist. You know the ones that boost certain types of moves.
Yeah.
I don't think it gets any stab. Unless there's like a rock jaw.
If there was a close contact, high accuracy rock move that, like a rock version of Crunch, and this thing gets it, it will be OU without question. Yeah.
Brooksish did get Psychic Fangs.
Yes, but I'm saying there isn't any close contact rock move in the game, other than I think maybe Rock Smash.
Oh, that's fighting.
Oh, that's fighting. That's right.
Accelerock.
No, it's long distance because you're shooting the rock.
Oh, I thought... Well, I'm thinking of the anime, though.
There is no close contact rock move. I think there's Head Smash. I think that's it.
Yeah, shit.
And Head Smash is great, but not a lot of Pokemon get it, and it's only 5 PP, and it's really inaccurate.
Unless
so if there's a Rock Crunch on Dreadnought, oh my god, that thing's gonna be great.
That would be quite good. I do like its design. I'm not a big fan of its pre-evolution. It looks like it's going.
I like its pre-evo just because he's a tiny turtle, and I like turtles.
I mean,
that's.
Yeah, I see the appeal, but he's a bit too. I don't like his face.
I love its face, actually. Do you? I bet you really like the Gardevoir Pokemon that's coming up.
Yeah,
the hat Pokemon.
I do. I was trying to think of something like. Yeah, I do. Yeah. No, but in all seriousness, in all seriousness, I actually really like it. Like, I really like the little mini one, the little routes. This is. I wouldn't like. This could have been a Galarian Gardevoir.
I'm replaying Earthbound, and it looks like an Earthbound character because it doesn't have eyes.
Oh, I was thinking of Ralts because of like the hair.
Yeah, no, it does look like Ralts too. Probably looks even more like Ralts.
I think it's really cute, and I like this. Like, it's a bit weird that it's standing on its fucking hair though. But
I bet Hatina gets the move "Happy Birthday" or whatever.
Oh, celebrate!
Yeah, the celebrate move.
Maybe an event one.
Well, it probably will be accessible through Rare Candy or whatever, or not Rare Candy, Heart
Level Up.
Which I don't think Heart Scales are in the game.
Love Disc isn't in the game either.
Yeah, apparently you don't need Heart Scales anymore, which is really good.
I think you could do it while you heal up your Pokemon.
Yeah, you can do it at the Pokemon Center. You can just do it for whenever you want. Yeah.
Thank God for that, because...
Oh, and let's not forget the only good thing Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee did, which is they itemized Pokemon boxes.
And they're going to do that again.
They are.
But it's going to be more limited, I think.
How?
I don't know. But they're doing it, but it's going to be a bit more limited. I think it's because people were like, oh, well, what's the point in having a Pokemon Center PC box or something like that? And it's just like, well, I didn't play Let's Go because I had issues with it.
I played Let's Go.
Funny enough,
I enjoyed it for like the 3-hour playthrough that it is, and then I put it down, never to play it again.
I like the idea of the catching mechanic in short bursts. Which, if the Safari Zone was in this game, that it should be like that. The Safari Zone should be like that.
That'd be cool.
Not the entire game. Not the entire game though. But like, it kind of was the final straw for me for Gen 7 because of all the Kanto pandering, and then Let's Go, and then
Yeah, Let's Go is the only official Pokemon release that I just did not play on my channel at all.
I just skipped it completely.
Yeah.
It's the only one. Well, technically Heart Gold and Soul Silver at the time, but that wasn't on purpose. Like, so I'm in no position to tell you to not play Sword and Shield, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Because
let's talk about the Pokemon here.
Okay.
Because
in terms of design, it's very Mismagius Gardevoir. In terms of typing, it's very Gardevoir, and I think this is going to be special defensive.
I have no idea. I hope it's special attack and special defense and speed, which is the usual special attacker combo.
I really don't think it is going to be speedy. That just from a look at it, but
I just want good Pokemon, so I want speed.
Yeah. But I don't. It depends on what abilities it gets. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
most
but
of them we have no idea.
Don't know, so there's no. I mean, it is fun to speculate. The next 3 Pokemon are the only water types other than the starter, I think.
Oh, there's a couple more.
There are a couple more
down the line.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So we kind of knew about Arrokuda from Cramorant.
Mm-hmm.
And like everyone pretty much hit the nail on the head that that's a Pokemon.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not hard to think that that was a Pokemon, but in terms of a Pokemon, it's alright.
Yeah, it reminds me of Basculin.
Which is also in the game, so it's kind of a bit like...
Or Relicanth, perhaps.
Oh, Relicanth, yeah.
Although it isn't a secondary type, it's just water. No rock typing to go with it.
Yeah, I could kind of see where it would be rock typing. I do like this design, but it's not my favourite.
Yeah.
And I don't really have, you know, when they have like, oh yeah, I know that this is going to do this. Like, I don't really have any comments about it. I don't know what
either.
It could do. Like, I don't know. Could it like physical? I'm guessing.
I don't
fast.
Maybe
Torpedo. You know what I mean? Like
maybe. The only thing I know is that it's a fish, and the only thing I know about Cramorant is that it has an ability where it has like a counterattack with Surf and Dive, right?
Yeah, because when it uses Surf and Dive, it gets Arrokuda in its mouth, and then when it gets attacked, it hits them, which makes me think that it needs to be bulky to really like get that off. If you see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of hoping it's bulky.
I mean,
but
yeah, we'll make another video about that because we don't know the stats at all. But I hope they're good.
Yeah, I hope all of them are good, to be honest.
Oh shit! I didn't know the snake was a ground type. That's the next one up. We have snake.
Have I got it on my... Yes. It looks like a foreskin.
Yes.
But I love its name. Even though it's probably based on like silicon. It just sounds like it's Silly Cobra, isn't it? It's a Silly Cobra, whatever. But in terms of design, it's kind of... I like it.
I like it too.
And
ground type is overpowered, so that's really good.
I mean, I don't know what it will do. I'm hoping it's fast. I think that's going to be the general
use
theme.
Coil, isn't it?
Oh. I mean, it's using Coil now.
It's literally coiled up right now.
Sandaconda. I do like them. They're not like standout, amazing, going to be in my team, but I do like them.
They're going to be good because they're ground types. But, yeah.
What could a shed skin, maybe?
Probably. What do you think about this teacup Pokemon?
Well, naturally, I have to love it. But no, I actually do like it. Again, same with Alchemy. I don't think Poltegeist needed a pre-evolution. But the fact it's a teacup makes me kind of like it, because I like how it's got its hand.
Yes, my favorite thing
That's
about
my favorite
it
bit about it.
is that it's holding itself with its purple hand, and it has the little finger flicked out, which is...
I didn't even notice that.
It's got the SpongeBob ass hand.
Oh, mate.
Purple, yeah, it's good.
Is that its tongue?
Yeah, that's its tongue. Yeah.
Oh,
no, that isn't its tongue. I think there's a crack in the cup, and you can see its purple flesh, which is inside the cup. Yeah.
Part of its body's flopping out.
Yeah, and you can see in the Evo or the final form, it's like, peeking up out of the top of the teacup, which is also broken.
I love it. I actually love Poltegeist because it's just how cute it looks and how it's like leaning on the side of its rim, just like, you right? How you doing?
Yeah, it's one of my favorite designs.
It does get weak armor.
Yes, it's gonna get Shell Smash. I'm telling you right now.
That's a good point.
I'm scrolling over to my Rock Boys now.
Oh,
I want to pick up the pace because we're already like an hour in.
Oh wait. Oh shit.
But Roly-Coly and Carkol and Colossal, rock type is one of my favorites. Easily. I'm basically Brock, basically.
Well, okay. I've got some problems with this Pokemon.
It does look ugly as hell. I wanted it to be a train, actually. I thought it
Like,
was,
yeah, that's the thing.
yeah.
Like, I wanted it to keep its wheels and
Yeah.
rock fire, brilliant. That's the type I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
But make it fast. Don't make it my cargo. And it looks like my cargo. It doesn't
looks
look anything like my cargo.
Rhyperior.
It looks like Magmortar, Rhyperia, Marge
Yeah.
Simpson,
Mm-hmm. Marge Simpson.
Golem. Like, very, like...
Well, this thing's probably getting
it disappointed
eruption.
me.
I think it looks like a Pokemon that can use eruption, especially since its Gigantamax form is Mount Doom. Basically, it's just Mount.
I do like his. I think its Gigantamax form should have been its real form. Because
I
what's
still
with this
think
orange?
it's gonna be cool.
What's with this orange? What's with this orange eye? And what's with the what? Why?
Its eyes are not consistent. It doesn't seem to even have eyes in its final form, as far as I can tell.
I think it's got like little dots that I'm covering with my.
I'm zooming in, getting all grainy.
It looks like it's wearing a monocle.
I can't see anything about it.
Looks like it's wearing a
Zooming out
monocle
now.
when I put the zoom out button.
Yeah.
The monocle. Anyway, yeah. If I don't, in terms of competitive, I'm glad it gets heat proof. It's not gonna get damaged by fire at all.
Well, it's already quad resistant to it. It better
And that's
have a
gonna be-
high special defense stat, because this thing is weak to water.
Oh yeah. Now that's why I'm thinking, why wasn't it fast? It should have been fast, a fast rock fire type. But
Well, it does get flame charge. We know that.
oh, guaranteed. I wouldn't be surprised if Roly-Coly gets it via level up, even though it's not a
Yeah.
fire type.
Yeah.
But I just
think-
wish it kind of kept the wheels.
No,
'cause that's quite
actually,
unique.
I think it'll probably learn flame charge whenever it evolves into charcoal, because it gets wheels and a fire typing.
Are they wheels or are they little?
They're wheels.
Leg.
Well, actually, I can't tell. I think they're wheels, because it's just a mine cart filled with coal. That's what it is. Yeah. Sometimes the designs aren't as good, okay?
Yeah, I mean, this is the only one that I've like, really been disappointed with. Like, really disappointed. Oh, I'm good about
the
it.
only thing I dislike is I want the eyes to be consistent. I want the orange eyes on every type, because
Which is like,
Carkol and Colossal look like fake Pokemon.
oh, they do, don't they? Yeah.
but I am willing to accept them because I
But no,
love
that's the
Pokemon
thing, like-
that much. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the thing though. Maybe in a bizarre twist of fate, these are all fake. They're not. They're guaranteed real, and that's
Yeah.
cool. Most of them brilliant.
I really
And
wanted
I-
this elephant guy to be water steel, but he's just
I
steel.
know, but it's a steel, and I honestly thought it was going to be grass and rock, because like it just Q-fan kind of reminds me of cumin, and I've got some like elephant salt shakers, so I honestly thought it was going to be grass rock or grass steel, but it's just steel. But I love it. I think it looks brilliant.
Yes.
Like, I really like it.
You can't really have too many steel types. Steel Fairy Dragon, best core in the game. I expect that to be, the same thing.
And there's a lot of cool steel types and a lot of
A
cool
lot
fairies.
of cool fairies. There's
Like
Impidimp
that,
right now.
I've not really been to fairy types have been very hit and miss with me, but this gen they're doing well. They're doing very well. Okay.
All you need to
Let's
do competitive. All you need to do Steel, Fairy, Dragon, and then throw on like a ground type and a water type, and then like filler types. That's all you need to do. Anyway, yeah, Impidimp. This thing is, so good.
So the first form, I liked it kinda up until I realised that the thing coming out of its mouth,
Yeah.
is its tongue and not a belly pattern.
Oh, you
And
didn't know that
put
was
me
a
off.
tongue.
I did like when I first looked at it. I thought,
I
I
knew
like
it.
that. I like that. But as soon as I saw a side view of it and saw its tongue whapping about, I was like, I don't like it anymore.
It reminded me of that other imp Pokemon, Sableye. Massive Sableye vibes, except it's part fairy instead of part ghost.
Yeah.
I think however bad you might think Impidimp looks is gonna be redeemed by the final form.
But that's exactly where I was going, because like same with Yamper, I was like, I hope the evolution salvages them. Morgrem, no, and I thought that was his like final evolution, and then I saw Grimmsnarl, and I was like, okay,
Grimmsnarl,
that's all right. I can deal with
Grimmsnarl
that.
is going on the squad. It is gonna be there, and
He's on the team.
I hope to God it gets some kind of fairy version of Double Edge. Because that would be tight. I mean,
more physical fairy moves.
There aren't. There's Play Rough. That's it.
It gets it.
Yeah.
But there just needs to be more fairy moves.
It gets Play Rough. It better get a better fairy move than Play Rough.
It's gonna get knockoff.
Yes, it will.
Like Sucker Punch. No, I think it gets Sucker Punch.
It better. This thing, you know how you can look at a new Pokemon and you're like, that guy gets Earthquake. Grimmsnarl is one of those Pokemon. You see those big, thick legs? Yeah, that's using Earthquake.
I mean, if Arbok could learn Earthquake, like, this thing can.
Definitely.
But like in terms, okay. So I like how it's kind of the black sort of hair thing just covers its body and it kind of turns green. I like it.
I like it a lot. It looks.
It reminds me.
Yeah.
For some reason, it reminds me of the trolls from Warcraft.
It reminds me of He-Man. It looks like a He-Man. Yeah, like a He-Man villain. Like a Skeletor thing, almost.
Oh, yeah. I thought you said it looks like He-Man.
No, it doesn't look like He-Man. It
No,
just
it
looks
don't.
like it's from that really cheesy 70s universe where everything is 3 colors.
People have been saying Green Goblin.
Yeah, I think he looks great, though. For real.
And I have seen a meme where he's like, me and the boys, and I'm like, he's perfect for it. Like,
And,
but yeah, I'm Grimmsnarl's redeemed his line easily.
Grimmsnarl has, yes.
He's really redeemed it, because I'm not a fan of the previous two, but I do like this guy. Hopefully it's not like... I remember people were like speculating that he's going to be the pseudo-legend.
I was.
But we'll get to the pseudo-legend.
He looks cool enough to be the pseudo. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, he could have been like Metagross or to Salamence, or Salamence to Metagross sort of thing.
Yeah, I think so. I think Toxtricity is not only probably the best sounding new Pokemon name.
Oh yeah,
but it is just as cool looking as
this is on the team.
As
this is on
Grimmsnarl, yeah, and they're completely different types.
Look, Poison Electric. Like that's the thing. The Pokemon I've been thinking, I really want on my team are all different types. Like, I just love it.
That's
like,
kind of the way to do it.
But like, Toxel's a guy who's tired of your shit. Again, same as like the other guy, same as like the Nickit and Thievul. But like Tox, just I've heard a couple of things. He looks like he's from Spyro or Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
Like,
He looks better than that.
No, I was gonna say I've heard it. Like, and I was like, yeah, I could kind of see Crash Bandicoot. But like, I feel safe in predicting that the Team Yell boss or an admin is going to use this Pokemon.
Oh, definitely. All the villains, every time they use poison Pokemon. Yeah.
It's not just that, it just looks like Team Yell.
It looks like a bad guy Pokemon. Yeah.
It really does. Like, he looks like... I wouldn't be surprised. No, I think maybe Marnie might have it.
In this Pokemon Toxtricity, we do have an idea of what its ability is, because it has an alternate form where it's just poison type.
It does?
Yes.
I've seen it, but I didn't...
It's all the way at the bottom. We'll talk about it later, or we could talk about it now. But yeah, it like is more purple or something. Here, I'll just scroll down to it right now. It's right here.
Poison Electric still.
Oh, it is Poison Electric. Don't listen to me, I'm wrong.
I like both of the look, to be honest. And I kind of wish it was like, not a regional variant, but like Jellicent and Unpheasant or Hippopotas. Like, all that sort of like, not necessarily gender differences and like them three, but like, just Gastrodon, that's it.
Yeah.
Like if it
No,
Gastrodon.
I don't think it's a Gastrodon deal. I think
I don't think it is
it
either.
has to
But
do
I would
with,
like that.
But then again, I don't really know.
Fuck no.
We'll fucking find out in less than 2 weeks now.
Oh, I'm buzzing.
I am buzzing. It's gonna be good.
He's on my team. I'm thinking physical attacker through and through.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I can imagine that. I think
can
he might
see
be...
him being mixed, like a Toxicroak kind of mixed situation.
Yeah, I can see him being mixed, but also, and I'm kind of worried about it, I can see him being slow.
I can see him being above average mediocre.
Yeah, I'm thinking like
Toxicroak.
Midnight. Oh, no, yeah, because they've got the same, 85 base speed, yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Which I think is still good for,
This thing is called
in-game.
Snom.
I thought, oh, mate. I thought it was called
Snob.
Snob. I keep on calling it Snob.
It's Snot.
Snob. As in knob.
And Frostmoth? Can we get any more obvious with that name? Frostmoth? Come on.
It's Talonflame all over again.
I think, I mean, it works as a name, Frostmoth.
It does work. It does work. And I kind of like it.
I really like it. And I hope to Arceus this thing has Magic Guard ability. Because then it will be viable, because it will bypass the Stealth Rock weakness.
I'm thinking Snow Warning for some reason. We've got a Bomber Snow, but
I want that Darmanitan to get Snow Warning, and we'll get to that thing. It probably gets Sheer Force, which is also good, probably better.
Ice Hammer doesn't.
No,
because he's gonna get Ice Hammer.
Yeah. Well, maybe not. It would be nice if it got Ice Hammer. It probably gets Icicle Crash, if I were to guess. There's another bug Pokemon that looks just as powerful. Centiskorch.
Now,
yeah,
I like the look of it, but it really reminds me of a Chinese dragon.
Yeah,
for some reason.
This thing gets a Gigantamax form as well. Oh, so does the rock type. I forgot to mention Colossal.
I think you did mention it.
Did I mention it? I think I mentioned it before we recorded.
Because I remember saying, I wish the Gigantamax form was like it.
No, I mentioned it, but I didn't mention the fact that it gets a special move that is damaging Stealth Rocks. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Which is literally the strongest move ever in any Pokemon game. If it's a rock move that does damage and gets Stealth Rocks up, yeah. So that thing's gonna be cool.
And it's rock, so there's no immunity.
Well, anyway.
Shit. Well, that's still not changed my mind on it.
No, it still looks ugly, but it's Gigantamax form. We'll show it later. The list, we're almost at the bottom here, I think.
Yeah, we're not that far away. But yeah, Frostmoth, I think that's going to get Quiver Dance. People have been saying it's kind of like Volcarona, like an ice version of Volcarona, but I don't...
Volcarona is not in the game. I'm kind of surprised.
Oh, it's not?
That's what I've been hearing. Yeah.
Oh, well, we've got another Firebug anyway.
Yeah. We have Physical Firebug, it looks like. It really reminds me...
Yeah, that's going to be Physical Fire.
It's getting Flare Blitz. Definitely.
It has to be. Yeah. And I remember saying to you pre-recording, I think these are going to be version exclusive.
I hope not, because I want them both. But again, it doesn't matter, so we'll see.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
I'm actually leaning more Shield version now, just because the Legendary looks badass.
I was Shield from day one because Zamazenta looks like when I saw it, it looked amazing. So I was like, I'm getting Shield. I don't give a shit.
Well, I'll probably get whichever version my brother isn't getting, so we can trade. But
yeah.
It won't matter. It'll be fine.
And the YCOM, which is looking like PSS ×2, so...
Are they calling it YCOM?
Yeah.
Well,
I think you have to press the Y button to get into it.
We'll see. If anything has to be better than Festival Plaza.
I think it actually is kind of like PSS.
Good. Fuck.
I think.
This. We need to have at least something on a Smash Bros. Level where you can host a room invite or a game invite or a fight invite. You know?
Can you? I think you can.
Yeah.
Can you?
I'm pretty sure you can.
In
this
Sword
game.
and Shield, I think you can.
Yeah.
But I think what you could also do is you can also, over the internet, well, max raid battles for one, but you can also visit each other's wild area. So that could be the hub.
Yeah, there's some kind of hub. There may be multiple hubs for the online. But again, not really sure. I just want it to be better than it is, because it's shit.
Oh, Festival Plaza put me off Gen 7
Festival Plaza.
and other things.
How the hell can you make it worse?
It was
like,
so
they
bad.
downgraded 6th gen.
You know what I hated about it?
What?
It was mandatory in the main story to go there.
Yeah.
And
that
this is not.
pissed
We're
me
not
off.
talking about Sun and Moon, but oh my.
Ultra Sun and Moon. They added a bit of dialogue where they bragged about how good and useful Festival Plaza was, and that cheesed me off so much. I was like, you motherfuckers. Like, you're
Ultra Sun
so
and Moon
lazy.
Ultra Sun and Moon was an absolute waste of time.
And this is total speculation, but it's like, I wanted it to be a direct sequel like Black and White 2 so badly, because Sun and Moon ends on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, it does.
Because Lily's like, I'm going to travel the world and I'll come back stronger than ever. And I'm like, okay, good for you.
Sorry, I've just thought, and it's pissed me off even more.
Yeah.
They could have put her in Let's Go.
They could have done jack shit anything, yeah.
God, I fucking hate Gen 7.
I fucking hate how the human characters are not characterized. They have no characterization at all. Like, it's like Ash in the anime, basically. But this we don't need to talk about this. Let's talk about Graplocked, which is another really nice name. I wanted this thing to be water and fighting really bad.
Yeah, I mean, like, I love Clobberpuss's name. Clobberpuss.
Clobberpuss? Clobberpuss?
I love it.
Yeah.
And, like, lots of people have been saying, like, oh, it's... And, yeah, I can kind of see it. Very Crabrawler kind of theme. Like, it's kind of like it's got some, like, boxing gloves on it. It's like, it's a sea animal, you know, that sort of thing. But unlike... you might want to close your ears or mute me. Unlike Crabominable, which is an absolute waste of space, Grablocked is amazing. See, I told you to, like, mute me or something. I hate Crabominable, just saying. Grablocked looks amazing.
All you need to do,
it.
give it Choice Band, get Trick Room. That's all you need. That's it. And then you'll see its value. But if you're not in those two conditions, it is not that great.
It's not just the competitive, like, because I'm not, not as much into competitive. It's not just that.
That's I think that's probably one of the best Pokemon drawings I've ever done. Is the Trump supporter Chromominable holding the shotgun with the little red hat on.
It kind of looks like him as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, they look like a Trump voter. That's why I did it.
He looks that gormless. Like,
yeah.
But no, it's just Crabominable. No, it's just how late you have to get it. Like, just anyway, Graplock looks amazing.
It does.
I love it. Like, its color scheme is just beautiful. Like, and this thing's gonna get Bind, Storm Throw. Like, I know Bind's not that good, but like, it's gonna have like grappling moves and.
I hope it gets
its name.
Some kind of locking fighting move.
That's it. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, like a infestation, but fighting. That would be really cool.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking something like Spirit Shackle.
I mean, that could be good too. Either way.
But yeah, infestation. I think
Infestation turned out to be one of my favorite moves in the end.
It's really good. I really like it.
Well, the thing is, it's 100 accuracy, which no other trapping move is. Fire Spin and Whirlpool are like 80, right?
Yes. Yeah, I think so.
So it just.
But no, it just seems to do a lot more damage than the other moves as well, for some reason.
Nah, I mean all of these type of moves hit for percent damage, so it always does like a big chunk.
Yeah, because I know it does all the same damage, but it just feels like it does more. I don't know.
Well, if you poison them, then it does.
Oh,
But that's what I did. Is
Toxic
Toxapex in this game? Is Toxic?
It is. Oh, it is because of a certain Galarian Pokemon later on.
Oh shit! Is it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, you'll have to explain later. Let's talk about Duraludon.
Duraludon. It looks like a fridge. I'm calling it a hot point.
It looks like its chest opens up and it shoots a laser.
Well, that's the thing. It
looks like a fucking robot.
Yeah, it does. But like, it looks weird, but I think that's just the consensus for all of these Pokemon. I think.
Are we getting into the pseudo legends now? Because these are single form fellas. How come Sojourner has a question mark on it?
I don't think they know what secondary type, if any, is yet.
Well,
but as of getting this,
surely it's just pure rock, right?
I should think so.
Huh. Okay.
But with like Duraludon, with it's like I think it's a signature move, Steel Beam.
Yeah.
It's like Light of Ruin.
No, it's like
Draco.
It's Draco.
Mind Blown. No, it's like Mind Blown.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. It is Mind Blown. It cuts his HP, right?
In half. Why? But like, there's just what was I going to say about it? Well, it's
ugly.
What's it called? Oh yeah, that.
Yeah.
I like it. It looks like a bin with its head that flaps up, but it also looks like a fridge. But Steel Beam, why? Like, it's one of the few instances where I'm like, that's a shit name. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, how many beam moves are in the game? There are like 10, right? Like, I'm not surprised. It does sound lazy though.
Exhaustive Beam is the Japanese name, and I'm like, that sounds better. Like Psycho Break for Side Strike and Afro Break for Head Charge.
Uh-huh.
That's sort of some of the Japanese names are really good, but some of them are like
some of the localized English names are a bit lazy for the moves. Yeah.
Like the Z moves. Oh my god. Anyway. Yeah, there we go.
Shit, I didn't know Indeedee is normal and psychic. That's a really good type combination.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
But anyway, Stonjourner has really thick. It's like Patrick in the fucking movie, innit? Like SpongeBob movie.
Yeah.
He's got really long legs and he's even got the stitches. Look.
Yeah, the SpongeBob movie. There was a scene that straight up confused me because Patrick had something sticking out of his ass or something.
That's not what I meant, but yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
I meant with the image when they're doing the Goofy Goobers and he's got the stitchy the stitch boots and the stockings and stuff like that. It just reminds me of it. But this is the Stonehenge one, clearly.
I think that was in the movie. Yeah. Yes, it's Stonehenge because we're in the United Kingdom here, and we
it wouldn't surprise me if in the game, I don't know, I've not played it, and I'm avoiding story spoilers like the plague. I will not avoid these at all, but I will avoid story spoilers.
I am so skeptical from playing this game. Basically, a lifelong of playing this game. I'm not skeptical. Is the word cynical? That's the word I'm looking for. I don't think there is a plot. I mean, there will be a plot, but that's why I don't think Pokemon spoilers exist, because you spoil the plot, oh no, it's the same thing. It's the same thing over and over. Yeah.
True. That is true. I'm not going to dispute that, but I do like not knowing things, but I do like knowing the Pokemon.
I do love knowing the Pokemon.
I'll happily spoil the music. I'll happily spoil the Pokemon, its moves, types, whatever. Even the gym leader designs. But how people work in the story, I don't want to know, sort of thing.
I have
accidentally.
I'm not going to seek it out, but if someone tells me, I'll be like,
Somebody tells me that, I'll listen. Anyway.
Right. What do you think about the Pinkerchin?
Pinkerchin?
Pinkerchin, yeah.
Pyukumuku.
I hope it gets all of the spike moves.
I want it to get Iron Barbs.
Yeah. Iron barbs. Yeah, for sure.
You know what I don't want it to be like?
No.
Puka Puka.
Probably not.
Puka Muku. Ugh. Just. They could have made that Pokemon so good. Gave it Iron Fist.
Well, that
But no, they
Pokemon
made it
was
Wobbuffet.
really good. It was really good because it had all this baton pass shit that it could use. But then Smogon banned. They just banned baton pass. I mean, years ago. But yeah. But have you ever heard of Weedle Twin Needle?
Yes.
Okay, he had some really early Sun and Moon Pyukumuku videos. But yeah, it is definitely an underwhelming looking Pokemon.
Like it's the design and like the whole innards out thing. Like,
Yeah.
I thought it's like the fist was gonna be Iron Fist. Like you know what I mean? I thought it was gonna be like punching, and I was like, yeah, that's amazing. Like anyway, I'm hoping Pincurchin is not like Pyukumuku. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. Like in terms of design, I'm like, whatever. But like, it's decent.
Yeah.
But that's really all I've got for it. It's one of them sort of Pokemon which is just like, all right, you there, sort of thing.
Yes. I know it's probably gonna have poisoning stuff and well, it's pure electric actually. I have a
But then
vibe
again-
about it. Yeah.
Then again, Delmise has Steelworker, which is basically stab on steel moves.
Right.
So you never know. Pincurchin might have something to do with poison, but like poison moves instead. Like it's
Yeah.
stab on poison, even though it's not poison. Even though,
happen.
what's the point when there's toxicity? You know what I mean? Well, it's not like they've introduced like the same type Pokemon twice. Like you know what I mean? Like Delmise and Decidueye sort of thing. So.
Yeah, they really spammed the grass ghost typing like pretty
Should
much
have been
over
water
and
and
over.
steel, or
Yeah.
steel and ghost.
Yeah.
Like water ghost with steelworker. That's what Delmise should have been. But I know it's based on the algae, not the water.
Mhm.
It just happens to be near a plank. But anyway, Indeedee. It's not IDD, it's Indeedee.
Indeedy.
I don't know why it's called that. I don't know why it's based. No, it's going to be the Ordino or Chansey, because I don't think
It is.
Ordino or Chansey are in the game. So
They
this is-
aren't. This is the Audino
this is Ordino.
Chansey. It's got the thick thighs.
It's going to be even more of a ball ache as well, because it's only weak to dark. But then again, there's like shit tons of darks, so...
Yeah.
It's got a male and female version, but I don't know which one's which. 'cause
This
has
is
got
the
the
male
eyelashes.
version. I believe the happy one is the female, or maybe the happy one is the male version, because this has little eyelashes on it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
and like, there are like, what is it? The Pokemon that's like, but then again, and Pheasant's based on a pheasant, and that's in the game. I can't believe Pheasant's in the fucking game.
Yeah.
Like-
I can't believe God, that iceberg fella, Avalugg, is in the game.
Avalugg.
Like,
I'm happy about that because
I
it's
am
like,
happy
oh,
about it because it's a rapid spinner and he'll get more use because they deleted all the top tiers basically.
My reasoning is because I actually like its design. It's not very good.
I like it a lot and I'll be able to trade mine over. I've been using it for years.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about this Apple thing.
Applin.
Applin.
Oh, what? That's Grass Dragon?
Yes, it's Grass Dragon.
I know. I knew its evolutions are Grass Dragon.
It is
I
it
didn't-
is the
This
Goomy.
thing was Grass Dragon.
It's the Goomy thing where it's just a pile of shit and it's a dragon type. Yeah.
Well, it's not. It's actually good.
It
I
is
like
good,
Goomy.
though.
I don't know why. It's just really shiny.
It's an
I
apple,
like
dude.
it.
It's an apple. It's shiny.
Do you think that little pattern is its jaw?
It looks like it, yeah. I think the jaw might open and close.
In animations.
When it's animated, yes. I can see
It
that.
does kind of look like a dragon mouth. Now that I look at it.
Yes, if you look at the red space as the inside of the mouth, then yes, it does.
Oh,
Now-
I was thinking it was like closed. The mouth's closed.
Oh, I was thinking of it's open.
Oh, but now you've said that, I can see it.
Because it's got
Yeah.
the little spikes at the bottom. Yeah.
I was thinking, yeah. I was thinking, oh no, I can't unsee that now.
Yep.
Oh, you've ruined it for me now. No,
So
I have to admit I do like this. Like,
I do like it a lot. Yeah.
I saw it and I was like, what the fuck? But I do like. I love this one, Flapple.
Now, I watched a different spoiler video, and they said it was a split evolution. So that is what I'm basing my so-called knowledge on. It may not be. Maybe it just evolves normally into Appleton.
Well, remember there was the leak, the Gigantamax version of one of these Pokemon.
Yeah.
And this one, I presume,
it's the
Frapple. For all I know, it could be Applin.
I think it's a form of Frapple.
I think it's Appleton. Oh, it's not even. Yeah.
Well, it's further down, isn't it? Hold on.
It's right at the bottom.
Oh,
it's really blurry though.
I can't even see that.
Know. Like it's like. It looks like the snake from not Lion King, Jungle Book.
It says Applin.
The top of its head. Yeah, but why? And then again, Meowth.
It does look like the snake from Jungle Book. It's a caramel colored apple with a snake tail coming out of it and a snake head. Now is that Applin? Which one is
it?
Because it says Applin, so that is the Gigantamax form of the baby.
Why? Like I'd expect it to be for this guy, Appleton.
Well, I mean,
he's got the body shape.
It could be they're mislabeled too. But anyway, yeah, these Pokemon are going to be great. Flapple looks fast as hell, and Appleton looks like a tank.
Oh mate, yeah.
And I hope they are split evolutions, because I badly wanted a return of that.
Yeah, I mean, I will get onto it once we get into the Galarian forms, but there are split evolutions.
Oh, okay.
Technically, from what I gather.
Oh, because of the Darmanitan?
Not Darmanitan, but Meowth. Meowth and...
Is Persian in the game?
Yamask. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's not a Galarian Persian. Which makes me just go, what? Same with Cofagrigus.
So there may be 3 split Evos that we know of. Technically. Anyway.
Yeah. I do want Flapple and Appleton to be split Evos, though.
Yeah.
I do want that because I just really like Flapple. I like Appleton.
I mean, the thing about the grass and dragon type was completely inaccessible. It was only Mega Sceptile who had it, and now that thing's gone. But the thing about that typing, yeah, you're weak to ice, but you are so resistant to like every other elemental move in the game.
Grass, water,
electric. You can just fire.
Well,
you're actually normal to fire, but
I think Fairy, Dragon, and Ice are the only real.
Yeah, Fairy, Dragon, and Ice is it.
Bug,
poison,
bug,
and bug.
Poison.
So it actually.
All right, flying. It's not that good.
Flying. Okay. So it does have some weaknesses, but if you're trying to switch if you want to switch into a water or electric move, there's no better guy. So that's pretty cool.
But I think that's the thing with Sceptile. It's fast, so it doesn't really matter about all the weaknesses. But I think Appleton's going to get its arse handed to it.
Yeah, and it also had Lightning Rod.
Yeah.
Cool. It's cool shit like that you wish they would put on other Pokemon. So maybe Apple Guy will be he'll be the guy.
Maybe, I really hope they are split evolutions now that you've said it, because I'm not going to say that I don't see the resemblance, because Octillery and Remoraid.
Yeah, Octillery, Remoraid.
Which is even, I think even Duart and Samurott to an extent, but I don't.
Let's talk about the Pokemon this thing is weak to. Ice Cube.
Ice Cube.
It's almost Ice Cube, except it's Ice Cube.
And it's quite cute.
It is.
But there is a different form where the ice cube's melted and it's more circular and it doesn't look nearly as happy.
Like this. What happened?
I've not got it up, but yeah.
What happened here?
Yeah, I do. What am I about?
Oh, we have the other Redidi or whatever.
It looks like.
Wait, it's Idle
Pingu.
IDD. Yeah, it does look like Pingu.
Indeedee. Indeedy. But I think they've just messed it up somehow.
No.
Because I remember Pokedex saying it was
wrong.
Indeedy.
I just read it wrong. What are these blank spaces?
I think they're just separating them.
Okay.
So these are new Pokemon, new forms, Galarian evolutions as well.
I really have nothing to say about Ice-Q, except it looks too much like a real animal, which is kind of damning for Pokemon.
I do like it, but I see exactly where you're going with it, if you see what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But
it must have
nice
some gigantic gimmick going on where its ice cube melts and reforms or something.
Maybe it could be like disguise, but for fire moves. And then ice.
Maybe it does get disguise. That would be really good for an ice type.
Like not like disguise as in the actual
ability
disguise, but like something like that where if it's hit by a fire move, it takes no damage, but it turns into that the other verb.
I'd rather it was just completely disguise again, because you could get hit by anything and then it would.
Yeah, but I'm talking about flavor, flavor and law. You see what I mean?
I guess.
Not saying that I wouldn't want disguise for it, because that's a really good ability.
Mm-hmm.
And it does look like it is disguising itself, in fairness.
And also that shield guy has a different form too, doesn't he?
Yes. Wait, what? Yeah. Oh, Phalanx, yeah.
Where is he?
I don't think it's there.
Where's Phalanx?
He's after.
It's not on this list.
He's right next to
wait.
He's in between the fossil and possibly the best pseudo legendary in the franchise.
I'm like a newborn. I can't see it. It's gone forever. Phalanx. Where's this other form? It doesn't have a picture of this other form.
It's not shown it, but there's basically like little midget Meta Knights.
I swear this thing is going to get the Aegislash move. The King Shield.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I was so sure that King Shield would be put on a new Pokemon because we have the theming is Sword and Shield, so it makes sense, right?
Part of it, but at the same time, Aegislash is in the game.
And at the same time, I wanted a Mega Form for Lunatone and Solrock for Sun and Moon. And that didn't happen either.
They weren't even in the decks, which is just like, what?
Like they dropped the ball. So
I mean, depending on who you ask, they've dropped the ball on Sword and Shield. So,
well, yeah, we have omitted Pokemon, which may be too much or too little for some people.
Or the best. It could be the worst thing ever done. Or the best thing since sliced bread.
It's going to be the best thing because this is going to be a really small metagame, which means most of Pokemon are going to be useful.
I mean, I'm almost tempted to get back into it, you know what I mean? Because of that.
You should get back into it. Well, let's talk about Dreepy.
I love it. It's my favorite.
It's going on the team.
It's on. Like it's on now. I've got the game now, and I'm gonna. No, I haven't. I'm gonna run over to.
It's a ghost salamander.
I fucked it. I love it. I love
you fucked it. You love it.
I love it. Oh, it's so good. I love how cute this is, and then I like its evolution, and the fact it's got a little one on the top of it, and then I like the big one, the main one. The only thing that's wrong with this Pokemon is its name. I think the G should be replaced with a K. Because Dragapult sounds better than Dragapult, but apart from that, I love it. It's also Ghost Dragon. Really weak to itself, but who cares? Mm-hmm. Fires its own people out like missiles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I hope it gets some kind of unique move where it like shoots its kids at people. Like maybe a dragon bone meringue or something.
Mm. your call kind of skipped then.
Oh, did it? What did it say?
So it sounded like you said Dragon Bong.
Dragon Bong.
And I was like, well, yeah, that too.
I mean, it could be. It looks like you could smoke out of the tail, but
I
that's
mean,
not what I'm talking about here. YouTube, I'm not talking about anything that is not kid-friendly, okay? Just shh. None of this is real. Just calm down, YouTube. You've already burnt my channel to the ground. That was my fault. I shouldn't blame you, but yeah.
I mean, it's a bit late because we've been effing and blinding throughout all of it. Well, I have anyway.
I'm joking around. Yeah, this thing looks great. It looks like a pseudo-legend. Yeah. Or the pseudo-legend, right?
It is the pseudo-legend, yeah. I love it. It's so good.
We got fat links here. Phalanx.
Phalanx, mate. I thought it was a centipede at first.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Like, based on the phalanx. Like, the army formation for, like, ancient Greece.
Right.
Which is why I thought it was like bug fighting, bug steel, but apparently it's not even, they're not even bugs.
Every nickname for this Pokemon is gonna be tits.
I mean, it's very titty.
It's very titty.
Very titty.
Extremely, you might even say.
Or like, all of them are tingling.
And there isn't a picture of its other form where the shields are down. But when the shields are down, they look like little Kirby's.
Yeah, they're like...
It's weird.
It's like Execute and...
Yeah, and Doug Trio.
What's his name? That's it, Doug Trio.
Yes.
But I like one as opposed to them two.
Yeah, so it's not like they've never done this. It just looks like tits.
I really like it. I don't think it'll be on my team, but I like it.
It looks weak as hell.
I wonder how its animations are going to be. That's what I'm really interested to see.
It's going to pace around is what it's going to do.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these fossil Pokemon easily look like the strongest fossil Pokemon ever made.
They look like the weirdest bunch of fuckers I've ever seen. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Dracovish, going on the team.
I like Dracozolt. I love the fucking head thing. I think it's amazing. I think it's really cute. It's also electric and dragon.
Dracozolt is OU, no question. Right.
And they're fossil Pokemon, but they're not rock type.
And Arctozolk, he's got a little snot coming out of his nose because he's cold.
I don't like that about him. That's my least favorite part. And his arms, because I don't really like the whole Cub Chew thing. But he is a Bolt Beamer.
He is the ultimate Bolt Beam Pokemon. This is the Rotom Frost. Is Rotom in the game? It has to be, right?
Yeah. Rotom and Ditto. Ditto's in the game.
Okay, good. We can.
Which is good.
Fuck Machine is in the game. We could chain it down and breed endless Pokemon now.
Spreading his seed all over Galar.
Yeah, all these look great. Even the water and ice type.
I love the concept of it. The fact that it's like an amalgamation of different fossils. They're weird, and I understand why people don't like them. But I can't help but kind of be charmed by them a little bit. I mean, what was the Pokemon that I said I didn't like? Oh, Colossal.
Yeah.
There's not really that much different. Like, in terms of, like, stature, you know what I mean? Like, you could say that these are worse because they're just random things, but I really like them. Like, this Dracovish looks like Cradilly just drugged. Like, something's gone wrong with Cradilly. Like, you know what I mean? But I don't know why. I just have a really big feeling for Cradilly.
If it looked like Cradilly, there would be more penises involved. There is a target on it.
There is a target on its balls, like on its nutsack. Like,
I don't see any Cradilly resemblance. That's just me personally.
I think it's just the long neck and the big head. I think that's what it is.
I wanted a grass and rock type. I'm very sure Cradilly got erased.
This is where I put my grass and rock type. If I had one.
Yeah.
But no, I
Dingleberg. I'm moving on to Zacian.
Okay.
He's got like intestine ribbons.
He looks fucked. Like
he looks fucked. Yeah.
Like, what's with? He's had his ear bitten off. Like, what's wrong with him? Like, what's happened,
Like,
and this is why
is
this
the
is why I
scan
don't want to
wrong?
know.
Or what?
But this is why I don't want to know about story spoilers, because I want to know how the fuck that happened. And I remember there was something that I was talking about before we started recording.
Yeah.
But let's talk about Zacian being fairy,
Yes.
Zamazenta being fighting. I thought it was going to be the other way around.
Oh, right. You thought it would be
I thought it was going to be the other way around. I thought it was going to be the other way around, or they both were fairy.
Well, Zamazenta being fighting and type, they're both good. They're both amazing types.
I really think... I don't know. I think I actually kind of... I kind of prefer Zamazenta's fucked form, if I'm honest. I think it's just because we can see the red. We can actually see the difference between them as well.
Yeah, no, he looks great without his armor. Zacian
I do like his
armor.
I do like his armor. Yeah, Zacian really needs it.
But what I wanted to mention is they gain a steel type when they have their armor on. But they have non-armored forms too. Which is
I'm really intrigued about how this is going to play out.
Which I guess he's got a helmet with ears, so he has his ears. But when his helmet is off, his ears, he's got half his ear cut off or something. That's fucked up, man.
I think I can't see it, but I think Zamazenta's got a similar thing.
Can we talk about Eternatus here,
mate?
It looks like it looks like Mega Rayquaza and Primal Groudon fucked. That's like, what it looks like.
Finally got a name to a face, and it is... What is it?
With Edward Scissorhands, because this guy has scissors for hands.
Like, I know obviously there's no Ultra Beasts, but I this could be an Ultra Beast for all I know.
I think it might be an Ultra Beast. We don't know.
I'm kind of hoping it isn't. But it's such a weird Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's like, and it's got this spaceship grappling fair thing in form as well.
Yeah, where's that thing? I think it's over here.
It's next to Zamazenta.
Yeah, here we go. Yep, it looks like a crane machine or something.
Yes, that's the one I meant. Like, it looks like a grabby. Yeah, it's weird. But yeah, it's poison and dragon.
It looks like a great boss fight. It doesn't. It doesn't exactly look like a Pokemon. It looks more like a one-time boss fight. Yeah.
Maybe it could be the sort of thing that I thought the Ultra Beasts were going to be in Sun and Moon, like not catchable, just bosses. Mm-hmm. No, it has to be. It's going to be catchable. It has to be. I don't know why I said that.
Pokemon.
Like, yeah. They wouldn't even have. They'd be like PokeStar Studios Pokemon inverted commas if they weren't catchable. But basically it's Poison Dragon, and I was thinking, this is my little theory because I didn't know what Zamazenta's type was while I was having a KFC, and this is my theory. This is not confirmed. If this ends up being real, then I'm just really good at things. So I thought Zamazenta was going to be fairy. And the reason that they're like that is that they're getting fucked over by Eternatus, who's poison. But
it is Poison Dragon.
But then once they get their armor, they can fight back because they're Steel type, and they can't get affected by poison. And who gives a shit about Dragon, especially Zacian?
Damn. Yeah.
That's what my speculation is. Although it's not anymore because Zamazenta's fucked it with fighting.
No, but poison resists fighting, so it still works, your theory.
Oh, yeah.
I think that makes a lot of sense. I want to talk about these, yes. I want to call them Alolan forms, but they're Galarian forms.
Galarian forms. Oh my god.
We have... This Steel-type Meowth is going to be so hard to fight early game with Tackle...
It's gonna be
a boss.
It's gonna be an absolute cunt. That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah, it looks like one.
I will say, when I saw it, I was like, "What?" But I much prefer it to Alolan Meowth.
I do. I agree.
Leagues above Alolan Meowth.
I think Berserker.
Berserker.
Yeah.
Berserk. I love its name.
Yeah.
but it looks. It couldn't look less like a cat if it tried.
It looks.
What is it?
It looks like a Meowth with armor on, is what it looks like. But it really doesn't look like it has any relation to Meowth. Yeah.
Like, that's the only thing that it does is the Koban or whatever it's called on its head.
Yeah, the coin.
That's the only thing. Yeah, that's the only thing that makes it, like... I like it as a Pokemon. I think it looks great. I just wish it wasn't an evolution of Meowth.
Oh, and...
That's my only problem with it. I love it. I love its name. And the fact it doesn't look anything like a cat. But...
I do like how its eyes are stony, where it's all blazed out.
And its teeth, he's got some Munchables in his beard, he has.
Munchables. Munchables are a scam, dude. Overpriced.
Oh, I just meant Munchin.
Munchies, okay.
In general. Anyway. Like,
okay.
Yeah, I couldn't even say it. It's Munch.
Well, the horse guy, Rapidash, is fairy and psychic.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I don't hate it. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
Everyone wanted it to have wings.
I wanted it to have wings. And I didn't want it to be fairy because it didn't make any sense because of the whole unicorn thing they were going with. It's supposed to get rid of poison, like its ability, Pastel Veil. Why is it a fairy? We've already got a psychic fairy.
Okay.
We've already got a Gardevoir. Why are you a fairy?
Because they have a hard-on for the psychic fairy typing. And it is one of the best typings, to be fair.
Psychic fire? Why couldn't it be a psychic fire? Maybe they could have made it fiery.
But then we already got Rapidash. It doesn't need to have fire. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Raticate's normal dark.
I guess.
Weezing's got fairy type and it's poison.
I just wanted it to have wings.
But the wings were the priority.
I am satisfied that it is, or has gained the fairy type. It's going to be nicknamed My Little Pony names every time.
But the important thing is it still really fast?
It should be, and that should help it compete in Standard, so that should be fun.
I was making a reference to one of your videos.
My lovely horse.
Yeah. And Father Ted as a result of that.
Father Ted is amazing.
It is still, it's like, I'm still disappointed in it, but I don't hate it. I think it looks nice.
I think it does look nice.
I'm still kind of disappointed with it. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it might be OU. If it's got the speed and the typing.
That's what Gardevoir doesn't have. It's only got base 80 speed.
Yeah. This thing should have over 100, right? What's Rapidash? Isn't it like 104?
110?
No, it's not 100.
No, it's 100. 100?
No, it's over 100, but less than 110.
105?
It's something like that. It's kind
of. No, because of Galarian Rapidash, thinking about it now, after I've got over my little haze of annoyance, that's going to be the fast one.
Yep.
Hatterini's got no chance. That's special defensive. I'm calling it. I think that's going to be slow.
I can't say, but I will say the horse is going to be faster than the lady with the hat on, for sure.
Yeah.
The scan for fighting Farfetch'd is really incomplete, and I can't really tell the difference from regular Farfetch'd.
There's a massive leak.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really about it. And it's fighting type, apparently. Well, it would be, because Farfetch'd is fighting.
That's really odd. Now, I don't expect Sirfetch'd to have good stats, but maybe it will.
I mean, that'd be nice. That'd be really nice.
I mean, it wouldn't make sense, because Farfetch'd doesn't have good stats, but then again, it's happened before. It isn't flying type. The special move it gets is fighting type Hyper Beam.
I think it might be Giga Impact.
Well, that is Hyper Beam.
Is it physical?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dickhead.
Giga Impact is just physical Hyper Beam. Yeah. I should say Giga Impact, but Hyper Beam was the original.
Yeah, and it was physical back in the day.
It was.
Like, Giga Impact was made because of the special split.
Special split. It was. I can't wait to have Bong Weezing on the team. Oh my god, this... How could they do it? How could they do it?
I completely forgot that it was fairy type for a bit
It's fairy
until
and
the
poison.
Rapidash.
And it has
Until I was like,
levitate. That's
this is
so
gonna be-
good. It's gonna be OU.
It's normal. It's normal to poison, psychic, with super effective and steel.
It's only weak to
Psychic
psychic
Steel.
and steel. That's it.
Mm.
This
And
and it has an
it's-
OP ability where it stops your ability.
I think that's going to play more into doubles at VGC, but
It'll play into standard too. It'll be like Mold Breaker, except
like get rid of guts. It will get rid
Yeah.
of huge power. It will get rid of.
yeah. So,
I've just thought of something.
yeah.
Slacking's not in the game.
Slacking is not in the game. Shed a tear for slacking.
He finally could have had a chance.
He sucked all the way to the end.
He had a chance. There was hope for him, and then
There was hope. There was.
and then Galarian Wheezing sent him home. Like, get back.
I've seen fan art with slacking and the new wheezing because we're not the first ones to think of it. Yeah, in doubles that would be very good, but apparently slacking's not in the game. I don't know.
Do you know what I thought when you said that
What?
about fan art? I thought it was slacking.
Oh no, no! It was actually just like
And that's how it utilizes his ability, because he's wired.
It
Sorry.
was the that kind of
Sorry.
like the He-Man meme thing with Me and the Boys, where it was him, and wheezing and slacking. Yeah.
But no, I like Galarian Wheezing. I think it's much better than regular, and I like how it's gone. It's a very British Pokemon.
Yeah.
I like the fact
someone's
it's
gonna
got-
make it into a real bong. They probably already have.
I'll buy it.
I will. Don't listen, YouTube.
Oh, sorry, YouTube.
Sorry, YouTube. Mr. Mime is
Pedophiles. Here we go. It looks like it's just come home from work to fiddle your kids. I'm sorry.
Oh fuck.
like, look at it. Oh god. Like, it's wearing a tie. It's got its trousers. I don't like it. Actually, I like it more than regular Mr. Mime. It's actually not that bad.
I like it.
Its evolution, though, I can't stand.
I want the evolution. I like them.
I can't. I sent you Mr. Ben, but it reminds me of Mr. Ben.
Well, the thing about Mr. Rhyme is that he's a hardcore rapper who don't take no shit from anybody.
He's Ice-T.
Yeah, he's Ice-T. In fact, I'll name him Ice-T.
No offense to Ice-T.
No.
Sorry,
If anything,
Ice-T.
No offense to Mr. Rhyme.
The only thing I know of Ice-T is Rick and Morty, and he's in space now, so it's okay.
He's in space. He won't mind.
He's in space. He's Water T now, or whatever his name is.
So, all these Alolan forms, with the exception of Surfetched, I'm not convinced will be usable. I'm sure Persker will be shit too, but being pure steel is really nice, so it'll have some kind of advantages.
Like a truck, berserker.
I think the horse is going to be really good. Cursola. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why Toxapex is in the game.
Well, do you actually
in
know
terms of
that
in terms of right, yeah, Toxapex, it's been shown in trailers.
Shit.
But like, it's blatantly in because like Corsola, you know what I mean. But obviously, this is about like bleached like pollution, and I don't think it's because of Toxapex. Not that I think Toxapex gives a shit, because it's part poison.
Right. No, that would work into the Pokedex entry. They'll probably talk about how invasive Toxapex species and just regular pollution forced it to evolve into a ghost type or something.
And the fact, and it's bleached coral as well. Yeah, it's very sad.
It is sad,
it's also
but
sad.
it's awesome.
It's also, I mean, Curse Ola. It looks brilliant. Like, it's weird. I can barely see it though.
I can see him just fine. I still think that the Stunfisk evolution is very confusing looking.
Oh, it's Galarian Stunfisk. It's based on a bear trap.
Right, it's not an evolution. It's just the Galarian.
No, it's Stunfisk.
Right, but I was saying before to you or someone else, Stunfisk has really high HP stat, really high. And being a ground and steel type, one of the best types in the game ever. I think if this thing can stealth rock, I think it might be standard. We might be seeing this in every match.
I really wish it got an evolution which made it more like that was a jaw.
Yes, that would be pretty nice.
And it would make me really like... I mean, I actually really like Galarian Stunfisk. Like, not big on Stunfisk, but I like Galarian Stunfisk. I just like the whole... I like that it's the lure Pokemon now, because there's no Voltorb and there's no Amoonguss.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the lure Pokemon, because its beak thing is Pokeball.
Oh. Yeah.
So it's like... And they're like footprints or leaves or something, and obviously bear traps, So instead of like getting zapped by a Voltorb or getting put to sleep or poisoned by a fungus, you get your hand bitten off.
Yes.
Which is grim. But I do wish you got an evolution.
It's nice in the end. It's what we all want.
And so far, in terms of Galarian forms, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We're an obstacle now.
Kanto. 6 are Kanto. 1 is Gen 2, Johto. And we've got some more so far. But I'm so glad that it's not just Kanto this time. And we're getting evolutions.
And the Meowth and Mr. Mime, they're Kanto.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6.
Okay.
But we're not just getting Gen 1 like
No,
we did
we're
with
not.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, yeah, I know Gen 1, but they're not like pop.
I mean, we just talked about Stunfisk is Gen 5. And then Cursola, that was Gen 3, where we got...
Gen 2.
Was it Gen 2?
Yeah, Corsola was Gen 2.
Fucking hell. Completely forgot.
I think it's really the only Gen 2 Pokemon that actually got anything.
Wow.
Why does Johto get done dirty? Ugh.
Well, the Johto references are maybe in the
Oh,
pure
no, that's a
typing.
good point. Yeah. I completely forgot that I mentioned the Johto starters earlier on.
Yes, but no evolution for any other Gen 2 Pokemon.
No Dunsparce.
We have another, a Gen 3, I suppose, in Obstagoon, who gives me real Conkeldurr vibes, so I'm hopeful that I'll like him. Yeah.
I really don't know what he could do. Like, in terms of design, I think, yeah, he's decent. I'm not too sure about this fucking fluffy jacket he's got on. And he's like...
Well, he grew arms and legs. That's for sure. He'll be punching and kicking.
I was gonna be really pedantic and say, well, he's always had arms and legs, but like...
No, he had 4 legs. He lost He lost 2 legs and gained 2 arms. And he looks like he could probably get really rough with somebody.
He looks like he can...
Yeah.
Your lunch money's not safe with him.
It's
right?
not safe, no.
And he's more based on like a badger. Badger.
Yeah, definitely, which apparently is a very British animal, so great.
Oh, they're filthy things. It's like foxes. I should have mentioned about Nickit and Thievul. Like, they are... Yeah, they're common. And the colour scheme as well. Anyway. Oh. Yeah, Obstagoon... Yeah, that maybe a Conkeldurr sort of thing. I'm thinking it might get...
Oh, it does get guts. Weed?
Extreme Speed! And Sucker Punch, I'm thinking.
Well, if it gets Belly Drum and Extreme Speed and it's a normal type and it gets Guts...
And it gets stabbed on Sucker Punch. Like, it gets stabbed on Sucker Punch as well.
I'm not sure if will it get Extreme Speed by level up, though? Because I think...
No, but it... in Ultra Sun and Moon, Zigzagoon...
You can breed them, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so maybe it's an egg move. If this thing can
but then
get
again...
Extreme Speed and, like, Bulk Up or something, or Belly Drum... Yeah, I think this thing will be really good.
At the same time, though, there are, like, differences between... Like, let's use the Alolan forms as an example. Like... Alolan Persian can use Parting Shot, but regular Persian can't.
Mm-hmm.
So it might end. Talking about Persian, I completely forgot. Where's Persian in this situation? Because he's in the Dex. He's in the Dex, but there's no Galarian form, no nothing. But where's regular Meowth? Is it regular Meowth, or is it Galarian Meowth, or what's going on? Same with Coppergrygus, which is like, what's going on? Like,
apparently you can get regular Coppergrygus. Right? Which,
is it
by the way, there's the new Coppergrygus. We were gonna get to him, but he's right here.
Anyway.
Runigris.
Yeah, I think Obstagoon's gonna be. It's decent. I don't think it's gonna be a member of my in-game team, but he could be decent. No.
Yeah, I'll probably try to use whoever I see first, so I might use him.
Yeah, I mean, like I've really got definite is Rillaboom, Corviknight, Toxtricity, and Dragapult. They're like the main. They're the ones I definitely want on the team. But yeah.
Darmanitan. Yeah.
It's got a question mark, so that may be a secondary type.
You know, Sheer Force does work with Icicle Crash, because it has a chance to flinch.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we're going to see that.
It's not quite Flare Blitz, but... Hey, you never know, it might get an Ice-type Flare Blitz. That freezes, which will be bullshit.
Freeze Blitz?
Frost. Rhyme Beasts, I don't know.
Maybe.
But no, I will say I do prefer that thing, Darumaka.
Mm-hmm.
I do prefer its design.
It does look cool, yeah.
I'm not really a big fan of the Botox lips, but apart from that, it's alright. I like it.
You know,
I like the whole snowman feel with this.
The lip thing is really kind of confusing because the bulging area of the bottom lip is where his big Darmanitan smile would be in his old design.
Yeah.
So when I look at it, I just see a smile because I'm so familiar with Darmanitan. But you're right. He's got big monster lips. Yeah.
So maybe he's going to get a lovely kiss.
Yeah, he probably does. So the only the only Pokemon we have left are the Giganto forms.
Oh no, we've got Galarian, this guy. Galarian Yamask.
Oh, well, I talked about it briefly, but yeah, he's ground and ghost. So he'll be really good Golurk, I hope.
I hope so. I hope this looks like it could be faster than Coppergrygus ever could be.
Maybe, I don't know.
I just want a fast ground ghost.
I want a ground ghost that can take a hit, and this thing looks like it can. I will be very surprised if it's fast at all. Usually when they do Pokemon based on inanimate objects, they're really slow. Yeah. I thought there might have been like other Galarian forms, but this is it. All of the Galarian forms do look really powerful though, so I'm pretty happy with
they look decent, I'm going to say. They look decent. No, I like them though. I love the fact that they're not just Gen 1. That was my thing about it. The fact that they're not just Gen 1. 5th gens represent... I'm happy. I'm pleased. But yes.
I'm gonna scoot this up a little bit. We got Hatterene.
Have we talked about...
No,
well, we don't need to really talk about Charizard, do we?
I don't think they're regular...
No! Yes, we do! Yes, we do! Okay, so... Starters and Legendaries are gone.
Yes.
Charizard isn't.
Charizard is the only old starter in the game. That's confirmed.
I'm halfway between being quite annoyed, but also not really giving a shit. Like, if you see what I mean?
Oh, fuck, that's the big form of Grimmsnarl.
Yeah, it's really dark though. I can barely
holy shit,
make it out. But wow. So yeah, I nearly said Galarian Charizard. It's a bit like I just think it was a bit. Why couldn't Leon have Dragapult as his main? You know what I mean?
Because Charizard sells. You already know the answer.
Yeah, I know the answer
Yeah.
perfectly. Yes, but I still think that I don't know. I don't know. I just don't. I don't know why I'm making a case for it because, as I just said, I don't really care that much.
Right. I think it does look great.
Yeah, I actually really like it.
It is the 4th Charizard.
And you know what my favorite thing about it is?
Yeah.
It's standing on the floor and not hovering awkwardly.
Because
Because that's what I'm going to be a bit weird here and say that I don't really like Charizard X. I prefer Y in terms of pure design because the wings are weird and it's really weird.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Charizard,
I just thought I'd bring it
both
up.
of them were great. They will be sorely missed, but I think the retro metagame for Ultra Sun and Moon is going to be thumping. I think people are going to be actively playing Ultra Sun and Moon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. At least on show. Well, probably. What am I saying? That game is not going to be touched ever again. But I feel like as a retro metagame, it has potential. But once
His belly.
once November 15th rolls around, people are only going to be playing this game. For sure.
Well,
Yeah.
some of us are.
Some of us are.
Other people will still complain about it, even though they're not playing it. So
There are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 Gigantamax forms.
And what I love about... Okay, so yes, we've got a lot of Gen 1s. We've got Gen 1, 1 Gen 5, and the rest are Gen 8. Okay, so my problem with Megas, apart from other things, was the fact that no new Pokemon got them. Downsy doesn't count.
Uh-huh.
But what I love about this is that
Kinda
new
does
Pokemon...
count, I think.
It didn't get it in X and Y, though.
I know. That's why X and Y and Sun and Moon felt like the same game to me. Like, honest to fuck, it felt like the same generation.
It was They kind of did X and Y dirty, but it already did
They
itself.
did X and Y so dirty.
They
What were there,
really did it
60?
dirty.
There were 60 new Pokemon?
Not just that, but
Yeah.
what the fuck was the Zygarde thing about? What was?
Yeah, they
who's
never gave us the
A-Red?
full form. Like whenever there's a form that needs to be released locally, they always just put it off until everyone forgets about it.
Oh, an Eternal Form Fluette, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, what I like about this Gigantamax thing
Yeah.
is the fact that new Pokemon are getting them. And that's what I really like about it. I also like the fact that the duration is only 3 turns. It's more
Yes.
strategic. It's not like herder, press a button, now I'm a Mega.
Anyone who
Like-
thinks this is gonna be as broken as Z moves, you're just plainly wrong. Like, it's only 3 moves. You can't keep the form the whole battle. And I don't even know what stat boosts they get. It looks like they get some, but
I want to say it's only HP and
Yeah.
the move power is increased. That's what I think it is.
that's all we know, isn't it? Isn't that it?
That's all. Yeah, that's all we know. But like, I think that's
Yeah.
what it is.
What's your favorite
Because in-
Gigantamax form?
Well,
I think it might be
I was-
Dreadnought for me.
I was a Corviknight, I think, actually, because I look at how it looked like when it was just like actually in game. And the
Yeah.
red aura with its wings. Like, I do wish that Corviknight was just standing on the floor in battle and not flapping. But then have the Gigantamax form be all like, yeah, mate, look at my wings. But like, oh, what was I going to say? Like, well, we've seen most of them. We've seen, like, obviously all these Kanto ones, Eevee, Pikachu, Meowth, and both free Charizard. But we haven't seen Machamp.
Yeah.
We don't actually know what it does. We
We don't know what its super attack does. There's a lot to learn, yes?
Its head's weird.
Well, I feel
But
like the scan
don't know
is kinda
why, but
shrunk.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I kind of like its fucking leggings. Like,
I think that might just be Shadow. I can't really make out this.
it
form.
could be Shadow, but I like the idea that
Yeah.
it's briefly turned into leggings. Like,
Yeah, that would work. I mean, we already got starters with clothes on.
And I was expecting it to have like 8 arms, in fairness, but
Yeah.
like have like arm overload. Like, but yeah, I mean, Kingler. It looks like the Decapodian ship from Futurama.
Oh.
It really looks like it's from Futurama, like the Decapodian. Is it Decapodian? The Zoidbergs people.
All right.
Like it looks like the chip, but I don't really rate this at all. Like you can't even see it on my thing.
I can barely see it, but I can tell it has muscles made out of bubble foam, which is pretty cool.
It's a beard. I think it's a beard.
It is a beard, but yeah.
It does look like muscle. I do. I don't rate it. Gigantamax Lapras looks really badly scanned, but at the same time, I can't blame him because it is a leak. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But it's. I don't see that much of a difference apart from the things, the doodads, what's it called, the notes.
We know what the Gigantamax Eevee move is, right? Doesn't it just like confuse them or something?
It attracts them if they're the opposite gender, but
yeah,
I've just remembered
Lapras's.
Lapras's is Aurora Veil, but as a damaging move.
Yeah, so that's pretty good, right?
Which I think is going to be really good. Like, I like that based on that, but I don't know. But then again, I can't fairly judge it because I can barely see it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and I want to say it doesn't. This list does not have Hatrene in its normal form. We didn't run across it.
Yes, we did.
Did we?
Yeah, we were talking about how bulky and Psychic Fairy it was, and how it looks like God of War and Rule 34 and shit.
No. Oh wait, that is Hatrene.
That's Hatterene, yeah.
Oh shit, I couldn't even recognize it. I mean, I guess I could have remembered that's its name. It's Hatrene.
Completely forgot.
It doesn't look like a hat. Like it looks like
people.
Wow.
No, it kind of looks like a lady, like a lady is in what is it
like a veil,
royalty, like a nobility sort of hat, like when it goes kind of up a bit.
Yeah, these tentacles are confusing though. I
remember people thinking it was people said it was Malamar.
Hatrene, Hatrene is on the list. I just forgot its name.
What else
Hatrene. Where are you, Hatrene?
Colossal. Like, I love the fact. Oh, you probably can't see it, you guys at home, but like the fact it's like it looks so much better. Why couldn't it have looked like that? Sorry, I just went my mic.
Oh,
why couldn't it have looked like that? As it's like not obviously as big. Why couldn't it have been like
Yeah, it does look.
Because I think that looks amazing.
Cool. Yeah,
but from just what we can see.
Which Dreadnought has the damaging Stealth Rock move, right? Dreadnought is the one.
Oh yeah, it's Dreadnought.
And then what does Colossal get? Is it also?
I think we were talking about that earlier, and I think we got that a bit confused because it is Dreadnought. I don't know what Colossal is.
Yeah, we don't know that one yet, but yeah, they're both rock types, so yeah.
So if you're already making comments saying it's Dreadnought, we know we're just like 50 minutes late.
50 minutes late in 2 hours. 2 hours, 12 minutes, 13 minutes.
Ooh.
Are you ready to end this video?
Yeah, I mean, finished. Really, that's really all can. I mean, Center Scorch looks decent. It looks like it actually kind of reminds me of the Mulan guy, the dragon.
Yeah.
Grimmsnarl, we thought was Eternatus. Well, I thought it was Eternatus at first. It's Grimmsnarl, Alchemy, we already know. Garbodor. They're the only 5th gen Pokemon. The only non-1st and 8th gen Pokemon to get a Gigantamax form.
The card game has a lot of love for Garbodor. Just so
I have to admit, I'm glad it was a 5th gen poke.
Yeah.
Not as glad it's Garbodor, but I do like its concept.
I think it's great, and I am very sure it's going to get some kind of damaging Toxic Spike move.
Oh,
that'll be really good.
I was thinking a bit more boring, like Clear Smog, because
maybe.
I just put Clear Smog as this guy, like Garbodor.
Does it have a devil tail? Hold up.
No, that's gotta be.
Oh,
Like...
no. That is a arrow that's in the illustration pointing to it.
Oh, yeah, it's probably Garboda's there, and then it's...
Yeah. Okay, well, I think I am done talking about this. Yes. Who's your favorite one out of all of them?
My favorite overall...
Oh, well, I already know it's actually the Dragapult, right?
No, it's Corviknight.
Oh, Corviknight.
But I do love Dragapult.
Oh, shit, yeah, you've been going on about Corviknight.
Like,
yeah,
Corviknight...
those are your two favorites.
Corviknight's my favorite. If I was going to do a top 3...
Top 3, let's go.
Top 3, okay. Oh, shit. Not in any order. Corviknight, Dragapult... Shit, there's so many good ones.
I have my three.
You know what? Fuck it.
Yeah.
I actually really do like Rillaboom. The more I look at Rillaboom, the more I like it. So I'm going to have Rillaboom, Dragapult, and Corviknight in that order. Like third to least best.
Ooh, Toxtricity. Which one is Rillaboom?
Rillaboom.
Oh, fuck, the starter, the grass fella, right?
Like, the more I look at it,
yeah,
the more I love it.
He does look really great. My 3 picks are Grimmsnarl, because holy shit, Grimmsnarl. Number 1, not in any order, but first mention. Yeah. Grimmsnarl, Dreadnought, number 2. Love Dreadnought. And Orbeetle for number 3. Orbeetle looks insane. I love it.
Can we do top 5?
Sure, add 2 more, and then I really gotta get out of here.
Okay. Graplocked and Toxtricity. Toxtricity. They're the ones below.
Yeah,
they're my top 5. Graplock, Toxtricity, Rillaboom, Dragapult, and Corviknight.
Yes, I can't wait to play this game.
Oh, it's gonna be so good. Like I'm getting it on the Friday, but I'm waiting until Sunday for me to play with a mate.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be like, don't spoil anything.
I still don't believe
Yeah.
Pokemon spoilers exist because, well, I'm not gonna get on that again.
Well, that's the thing. I ruined the whole Lusamine Mother Beast thing for myself, so I don't want to do that again.
Yeah, and they removed that boss fight in Ultra Sun and Moon.
Oh.
And that was like my favorite part of Sun and Moon.
Oh.
Like, they just really fucked up Ultra Sun and Moon. They fucked it up hard.
Like, Ultra Necrozma was great and all, but...
Alright.
Hey, let's end on some positivity. It's going to be great.
It'll be super good. It'll be better than Ultra Sun and Moon, even though we only have... Is it 400? I thought... Apparently there was a fake leak that said that the Dex expands in post-game. Was that a fake leak, or...?
I think that was a fake.
That was a fake. So I think it's 400,
I think it was
right?
people trying to lessen the blow of the fact there's only 400. But I think people have been saying that just because they're in the regional Dex doesn't mean they're not in the game. See what I mean?
Shit, I actually need to leave, like, right now.
Ah!
Because we've been doing this for over 2 hours. Alright.
Alright. Right.
Comment, like, subscribe, I guess.
Yeah, mate, do it. Subscribe to him.
Yeah.
And me, I suppose.
Okay, yes.
See you later.
Alright. Ball.